How's everybody doing?
Good, man. Fucking who dat?
Who dat, baby? That was a rough game, but we got the win.
That's how they do, isn't it?
It always behooves you, if we're playing on a day that the Saints play, that they win.
Yeah, I mean, I was worried about it for sure. I was like, oh, if they're going to lose, Heath is going to be such a bitch.
I'm going to kill your characters.
Well, those two picks definitely helped y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking both for Lattimore.
Yep.
Totally. And then that one guy got the ball. That was crazy.
Don't patronize me, motherfucker. I just got done with the game.
I don't understand football. I was trying to participate.
Are you sick again, Emily?
No.
She's just in character, man. Come on.
It's totally in character.
Yeah, sick or sultry. Twice now we've played the Emily game of sick or sultry.
Look on me, look on me.
Yeah. All right. So, are we recording yet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you guys recall, after the Method fight last time, you came into this room, you met Meepo, and Meepo strongly encouraged you to go and speak with Yuzdrail about the issue of maybe assisting them in reobtaining the dragon that his dumbass lost.
I'm just remembering this whole conversation now, and Meepo is meatwad.
Yeah, Meepo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, you see the inspiration with the whole me being part of the name.
Word.
That and he's goofy as fuck.
Yeah, well, and he's stupid.
Same thing. Goofy just sounds a little nicer, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not going to hurt my feelings. He's kind of stupid.
So he captured, they had it. He was in charge of a wormling, right? He got captured.
Yes. Yeah, it was a white dragon wormling named Calcrix.
Calcrix. That's right, Calcrix. Let me write that in my notes. Calcrix. Charge of Calcrix. All right.
Calcryx.
One more time? Sorry.
Calcryx.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So we're just following him, right? Like he's taking us there, as far as we know, right?
Yeah. He said to follow him, and he'd take you safely to Yuzdrail. Did we last time we didn't move beyond this room at all, right?
No.
You kind of told us not to if we were going to adventure to another room.
Yeah. Okay. Give me just 1 second.
I have Post Malone stuck in my head, and I hate Post Malone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's where my day is at.
No wonder you're sick.
Yeah.
I'm 50-50.
He's got a couple of alright tracks.
All I hear is it.
He's blown up in the past past month or two.
Who cares?
Saying.
I mean, I hear you. That's not what we're here for, but.
Oh, you shut the fuck up.
No.
I will not.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay, so we come back in to today's session. You've all just spoken to Meepo, and he's encouraged you to go and speak to Yuzdrail. And you notice that Meepo is quite diminutive. He is tiny, like somewhere between gnome and halfling sized. Like he's a little bitty dude. And kobolds in general are like the size of children, and he's small even for a kobold.
He's like a runt bold.
He is basically the runt of the pack, which is like, why the fuck did you trust him to be the dragon handler?
Yes, it is a good question to ask these people. I do not understand why this poor little creature was meant to hold a dragon. That seems much more difficult than he is capable of, don't you think?
I mean,
I
I'm
would-
right. I'm right here.
And I'm just going to pretend to ignore him and just like, he does seem a little small to handle a Wembling, don't you think?
To
Yes.
be fair though, kobolds aren't really known for their intellect, so maybe they just didn't really think it through.
I
Well,
mean, again, I'm right here.
He might be he might be gifted in his mind instead of his body. Hey, are you also a dumb kobold? Is this a thing that you are?
Are all kobolds dumb?
You some kind of savant?
All right, look, I'm gonna do y'all a favor and tell you maybe don't approach the conversation in this way when you talk to Drill.
This thing talks very funny, don't you think? I think maybe he could have a job as a side announcer in my TV show.
Have you ever gargled salt water? It may do wonders for your throat.
You got some?
We could
No.
make some. We could make some.
I mean,
Shep pulls out his tumbler that he won back in the Yawning
that's
Portal.
perfect. Oh, that's perfect.
And hands it over to him.
I mean, does it have liquid? I mean, you have to pour something.
Yeah,
in
but
it.
he thinks it has water in it, right? He thinks it's a tumbler that makes water. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
No, Shep knows what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shep found out the hard way.
The function of the thing is anything you pour into it turns into whiskey, but I would assume you're carrying around the empty tumbler.
I mean, does it have a lid?
Sure.
Or
It's a
Yeah,
service
it does.
tumbler.
certainly we have some water.
'Cause I mean,
packs, you know.
I remember Shep spitting out what little bit he had, drank out of it, but I don't remember, saying, "Oh, I poured this out" or whatever.
Val
so you wanna
gives
pour
you
some
some
water
water.
into it.
Yeah. Val
Yeah.
will.
Make sure to take a deep gargle.
Yeah.
Yes. It may burn just a tad, but don't worry about it. That is just the thing working.
Hey man, I mean, if y'all help me out with yours, I'll drink whatever. And he takes a big old swig of it and goes, ah!
Be sure to gargle.
And Shep says,
Like, I may not be the smartest guy in the world, but I know that's not salt water. And he's like, but I feel good though.
No, kind of claps him on the back and says, we are just giving you a good time. Please take us to this used
He immediately hugs Note and it's like, oh, man, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate everything that you're doing for me.
I just love you guys.
I love you.
Note just tussles the top of his head,
Scales.
Scales.
just a little scale nugget. Well, they got fur on. They have fur along the top
Oh,
of
it's
their
like
head. or
it's
on
like
the back.
spines.
Like scaled dog lizard people.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're all like dogs, aren't they?
They are somewhere. They derive from dragons in some way, but they also have weird dog faces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of like dog dinos.
These are the offspring of dragon and dog fuckers.
Oh my.
I mean, dude, it's the D&D world. Everybody fucks everybody. So
Everybody fucks. This is devolved. All right. All right, Meepo. We got a little whiskey in us. Let's go. Are we good to go see Real? Is that
So look, follow behind me because we gotta go through a hallway to the main chamber. And I know the password, but y'all don't. So just don't run ahead or anything like that. And he waves at you come on, Dolph. And he he goes into the hallway to the left. And as soon as he goes into the hallway, you can't understand him, but he yells out some word that you assume is the password that he mentioned. He says "Hasaka," but interestingly enough, Zoltan can understand it,
Oh shit!
and
Okay.
it means tickle corn.
Tickle corn.
what language was it?
I mean, I haven't.
Kobold.
It's whatever kobolds speak.
Oh, okay. Kolbish.
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 Kobe?
Kolbish got it.
Call the knees.
Yeah, so he keeps moving straight. You see another small hallway to the right, but he keeps moving forward, assuming that you will all follow him.
Yes, we shall follow.
It was our marching order. I forgot that I'm cleric.
Yeah, I'm up front next to Shep.
I just want to say, well, I see that asshole hanging out up north. I don't know necessarily if Shep's going to see it if he's following this little guy. Shep's actually trying to catch up to him to get his tumbler back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, do you
swigging at it?
Do you like brace him? Do you like say something?
Yeah, he's gonna, reach down, way down, and kind of not grab his shoulder, but kind of, pull his shoulder back so that he kind of forces him to turn, and then kneel down and hold his hand out.
Oh, my bad, man. And he takes another swing. And he goes, ah! And then hands the tumbler back to him and says, I really appreciate that. I feel so much more courageous than I did.
And Shep just continues laughing. This is hilarious to him.
Yes, you have the song of the blade. Shep. Shh. we are still trying to approach as dignitaries. Yes.
And he yells out again, Hasaka! which Zoltan understands means tickle corn again.
Okay.
So he keeps moving forward.
What is the ceiling situation in here? I'm sorry. How high is this hall?
I don't honestly know, but it probably ain't that tall.
Okay.
Probably 10 feet.
Yeah.
Is pretty standard.
Fair.
Yeah. He passes you see a doorway on your left, and he passes that, and as soon as he sees that door, he Hasaka!
What is that you are saying, my friend?
Oh, it's the password.
Yes. What does it mean?
Is there anything that Shep can look through at this door as we pass by?
Hey, you don't want to mess with that, man.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just helping you out.
Shep, come. No, but what is that beautiful intonation that you just
like, what's it mean?
sang for? Yes, that is what I am asking.
It means tickle corn.
Tickle. Guys, can you help me out, please? I'm having one of my moments.
I wasn't sure if that was the right word, but it sounded like that's what he meant.
Oh, you can understand this creature.
I don't know how I do, but that's what I hear when he says it.
Wait, you can understand Draconic?
I can understand Meepo.
Well, Meepo's speaking in Draconic.
I suppose I can.
Who taught you how to talk Draconic? You know, you got Kobold friends?
No, I do not. I'm sure they're all wonderful, wonderful people. But no, I do not have any Kobold friends.
You got dragon friends?
No, I do not. How about we just go ahead and proceed forward?
Let's not talk about this.
Note takes note of Sultan. You know, she's kind of checking out the crew throughout this whole deal. You know, and
he's keeping it close to the chest right now, just because he doesn't
quite interesting that
he doesn't know.
Draconic,
Quartermaster Firenze, bringing up the rear, it has like the most arched one eyebrow that you could pop. It's like the people's eyebrow this whole time. Ooh, well, this is quite the development.
It is as condescending as possible. Mm-hmm. It's a full condescension mode.
I mean, if you want to take it that way.
No, not really taking it that way. Just kind of his whole.
He wants his context.
Like, I like Firenze, but like what I'm saying is he's very like haughty kind of.
Very haughty.
I feel like he's like in full expression of that right now.
He saunters down the hall and he's like, curious and curious.
Yeah.
You can tell he's like legitimately surprised though that Zoltan can apparently at least comprehend and understand Draconic, if not writer.
Well, it puzzles me too. So. Yeah.
As we're walking and this conversation's taking place for shits and giggles, like, oh shit, who am I playing? Yeah, Val. Val's gonna look over and be like, and just be like, see if he recognizes
you know Jimbo?
Infernal, just for shits and giggles.
No, he does not understand Jimbo.
No, Zoltan.
Oh, Zoltan?
Yeah.
Let's see here. No, I do not.
Oh, okay, cool.
While we're all
Just
speaking
shrugs.
languages,
Yeah.
start singing a song in Chilton, you know.
Ding dang dong.
Ding, ding, dong. Classic Chilton here. But it's the Post Malone of Cholt, dude.
Which just means shit.
Yeah. It means don't go in there. That's what it translates to. It's a really popular song in Cholt.
Yeah, I mean that would be popular.
That's what I'm saying. Don't go in there. That's
Don't touch that idol.
So you carry on down the hall. Nepo just every now and then.
Is it every time he passes the door?
Every time he has passed the door, yes, he is yelled.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you see at the end of the hall, it turns to the right. And he turns to you guys and he's like, all right, guys, we're about to enter the Usedress chamber. I really implore you to treat her with respect because she is our queen. A queen. I can't, that word is hard. Queen?
It's
no, all right.
It's okay. This thing it happens to me all the time. I understand.
No,
it
it's
is
like
hard to learn
legit
a new
feel
language.
bad for him.
Yeah, like really, it's like understands. The new language can be very difficult to take.
Words are hard.
Zoltan during this time is just like straightening his like sleeves and like rebraiding his parts of his hair, you know, knocking off the dust off his dress.
Yeah, well, he's approaching royalty, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Val's gonna shoot a snot rocket real quick.
So
there you go.
Does this tumbler still have any water left, or whiskey left in it?
Well, it's a pretty big tumbler. It's like a pint, and he took like 2 gulps. Like, yeah, there's probably still over half a fucking pint of whiskey.
Shep's gonna kneel back down and hand it back to him.
Oh no!
Doesn't it like refill itself constantly?
No.
It turns whatever goes into it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you
right,
could anything you put into it, you could pour mud in that motherfucker and it'd turn into whiskey.
Well, I was gonna say if it was empty, Shep was gonna piss in it.
Oh no!
But
Don't do. It's not empty. Don't do that yet.
If that's the case, it's like all the way full.
okay, so
do it in the chamber with the queen.
yeah.
But
Shep's gonna urge him to, drink more. You need this.
Or not, and we can just save it, and we can offer the queen some.
I mean, I don't know how much of a drinker she. Ha!
And Shep starts like slapping his side, like he can't get enough of this. I think somebody hates it as much as he does.
You are a funny man.
Okay, man. Look, I feel very confident and loose right now, but I don't want to drink no more and piss off you.
I think we've got him where we need.
He's had a little bit of a stroke there.
I mean, he's the size of a child.
All right.
Okay, so Shep puts his tumbler back in his pack and starts walking.
So, everyone follows, I assume. But when Meepo approaches the end of the hall, one more time you hear "Hasa!" And
that was not typical corn.
What?
You just said pickle corn. We're screwed.
When Shep gets right here, he sees all of these other kobolds. He's gonna clutch onto his
Pearls
symbol of helm that Val has made for him. Like, this makes him uncomfortable. He wasn't expecting this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as soon as you enter the hall, you notice there are a lot of kobolds in there, and the majority of them turn towards all of you, like with their spears or swords, braced, ready for an attack, as though they're quite jumpy. Yes.
I'm just gonna want to go ahead and pull out my viol.
Your what?
It's a small
music player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an instrument.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a fiddle.
Yeah, neat. Okay, so when you walk in, you see that a short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On the top of that altar sit a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon, and a metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaws. Also, you notice to the right, and ahead of you and to the right, is a long hallway full of columns with carvings of dragon and dragon-like scenes on them, and a few fire pits, as well as five, actually, if you count the ones by the altar. 5 kobolds who look significantly more intimidating and imposing than
Meepo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as you enter the room, everybody kind of draws their weapons or whatever, and you hear, "Oh, it's Meepo. Who are your friends, Meepo?" And Meepo's like, "Oh, well, I don't really even know all their names, but Your Majesty," and he gets down like on his knees and grovels, it's like, "Your Majesty, usually I brought these people here because they said they might be able to help get back Calcrix."
And note kind of goes down to like one knee and says, "Your grace, it is my most pleasure."
Silence!
Okay.
I assume there are more of you in the hall behind you. All of you come out and present yourselves to me.
This is what I was trying to do, you see.
Silence!
All right.
So everybody comes out.
That's her, yeah.
Yes, that is
Okay.
you. And actually, I have a handout for you guys.
Oh.
Handouts are fun. All right, check out this handout.
Oh wow.
Look at that ring.
Yeah, it's a chunky ring.
Look at that key.
Oh yeah, look at that key.
Yep.
Look at that kobold.
Oh man.
Look at the shitty road.
Oh, there's a kobold there. Okay.
That bitch is fierce.
Yeah.
So her weird.
She looks DTF.
Dragon dog nose. But that is the throne that you see to your left, and she has bade you be silent a couple of times now. And she spends a good minute or so in silence, looking over your party. Potentially assessing threat, like trying to figure out what's going on here. She knows Meepo's an idiot. But she looks around, trying to discern, maybe who she would view as the leader or the most likely one to speak. And she says, "You, Master Dwarf, come and speak with me."
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot guarded step.
This is not that far.
I'm just joking. But yeah. And
Come closer, boy, you're in no danger.
okay. There we go.
And she
This
looks
is a
you over.
terrible plot.
She looks you over, head to toe, all 4 feet of you. Says, "Yes, you obviously are the leader of this group of ragamuffins, yes?"
And at that, he just kind of like stands almost a foot taller, just like very similar to another character. But yeah, he kind of straightens himself up and says, "You have a very good eye. I would expect no less from your esteemed scaliness."
Well, you have a very regal look about you.
Oh, thank you very much. I can tell that you are the queen of this beautiful fortress.
Yes, I am. Would you like to hear the story of how we came to be here?
I would love to hear it.
So, she's a little bit of a fucking attention whore. BT Dubs. She says, everyone, sit down and prepare to be regaled with the harrowing tale of how the Asher tribe of kobolds came to inhabit this place.
Can I play like drums behind her, like to kind of like accentuate her story as it gets like more intense?
I'm gonna say you start playing and playing a little bit, and she like looks over like with a mean eye, and then is like just nods at you like, okay, I like it. Set the mood for my grand tale, you know. It even says that. Yes, I appreciate this. Set the mood for my grand tale.
Okay. So she kind of scoots up there. Yeah.
So she kind of prepares herself, shakes her shoulders a little bit, does the like a couple of snap claps like you would get at a poetry reading. and she begins, and she says, "We come from a land of darkness, and ultimately a land of doom, at least for us. We, the Asher tribe, lived for centuries in our underground caves, happily worshipping our dragon father, Ashardalon, and protecting our most prized possession, a white dragon egg. But one day we were invaded by deep gnomes from the Underdark. Some cataclysmal war must have driven them from their hiding places and made them desperate for a new home, for deep gnomes generally avoid conflict. But these were no ordinary gnomes. They were sneaky, like us, and surrounded us. They had used vile magics to enslave some sort of ape-like beasts, to lead the assault while they sat back and picked us off with their bows and their spells. Those who have made it out alive owe their continued existence to my husband, King Gizzard, a powerful wizard."
Jesus Christ.
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. "And one of the few magic users of our tribe, other than me, of course. He gathered the remaining bulk of our force and used his magics to turn one of the ape monsters against the gnomes. The big baboon killed several of the gnomes, clearing a path that together, King Gizzard and I, widened using our magics. We fled from our home that day and braved the sunlight and the surface world. Distraught, I asked Gizzard what we were to do. The kobolds could be saved, he said, if we could be enlightened by the knowledge of the sunless citadel. So we sought this ruin, rumored to have been home to a cult dedicated to the worship of our dragon father, Ashardalon. My beautiful, brilliant King Gizzard, he led us through the forest to the edge of a lagoon, by which we wandered till we reached a bubbly spring. King Gizzard, the kobold wizard, knew this to be a marker that we were near the ancient citadel. The lizard king, ever a backdoor man, found a rift through the ancient walls, and we arrived here, in this very wing of the castle where you now stand. While I oversaw making the castle a suitable home for our people, King Gizzard, the lizard wizard, began exploring the facility. When he found the entrance to the grove beneath us, he encountered a horde of goblins and was struck down. His magical sword, Shatterspike, stolen, and his body lost to me. And now they've stolen our dragon. And Yusdrael is out of nowhere overcome with grief. She begins crying and wailing and gnashing of teeth and all those biblical things. When she regains her composure, She looks at all you, tears in her eyes, sniffling through her dog nose, and begins to sing to the beats of Note's drums. We come from a land of darkness. We come from a land of doom. We lost all our land to deep gnomes and their stupid big baboons. But we're never ever going back there. And we couldn't if we tried. Our home was the land of kobolds, but these kobolds haven't died.
Was that a fish reference? I think that was a fish reference.
when you started the story off with we come from the land of darkness, I was like, oh, well, he's going to get a little bit. I didn't think you were going to get all of it in there.
Oh my God.
There was there anything other than Dora's fish or King Gizzard?
I think that was it.
Yeah,
that was good.
King Gizzard Lizard, King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard reference. You had no less than 3 fish references, and Subtle the Doors reference.
Yeah.
So that's the tone I'm setting for this campaign.
We've already had like the sampler pack of the Ziggy
Bowie
Brewery. Yeah,
Bowie Brewery.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm doubling down on all this.
And Hall & Oates.
Yeah, Hall & Oates. That's right. Can't forget them.
So she, kind of dries her eyes. As soon as she finishes her song, all of the kobolds in the room just start, oh my God, it is wonderful.
Shep was excited about that too. He starts like slapping his hand on his chest. Ah!
Zoltan, just for the sake of she being royalty, is definitely also trying to match that energy.
Yeah, so the whole room is like a light. It's like the fucking Superdome during a Saints game right now. Like everybody's just huzzahing and going crazy.
Getting crunk.
Wow.
So finally she does the calm now. Yes. So now that you've heard my tale, I would ask of you, adventurers, what is it that you are here for? What would you ask of me, Queen Eustrea?
We sing "Stairway to Heaven."
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to defer to Note, our bard, to be able to provide that.
Oh, you have no hope of competing with the beauty of my musical talents. I'm only asking, what do you need? Let's get down to brass.
Well, yeah. Note kind of regales to her that we're looking for this grove too. She says, yes, this is the thing that we are here to find as well. Perhaps we can help you even further than we thought. We could find
the outcast.
Ah, yes. Tell us about this outcast.
Hey, yeah.
Nice.
I almost wished on that one.
I'm real sleepy. I'm sorry.
No, that was good.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
That was good. What has made you become 80 aliens in your own domain? This is the thing.
I heard. Well, what do you know of the outcast? Anything at all?
We know that he was a paladin that came and took some townsfolk from...
You're already incorrect.
Didn't he come and take some? Or he was a ranger. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're still wrong.
No, that was a party of 3 kids.
4. Well, there was
4. Yeah,
Adam Bucriel had a son and a daughter.
Yeah.
Who accompanied a ranger and a paladin to come and figure out what was going on with the apples and the twig blights.
Yeah.
So it was a ranger and a paladin.
But none of those are the outcasts that she's referencing.
Oh, well then perhaps I do not know of this outcast.
Oh, truly? Well, deep below this level of the Sunless Citadel lies a grove, overseen by a powerful druid named Belak, the Outcast. He is the reason for the twig blights that have been plaguing this area.
Mm.
They are his servants, and he hopes to populate this region with them. The goblins around here are also under his control.
Oh, that is not a good thing, I do not think. Well, have you seen this other adventuring group that perhaps came through here? It was a paladin and a ranger and two youths.
Yes. A ute? What is a ute?
A ute.
Are you
A youngling.
Yes, a youngling. That is what I said. Thank you.
I am in the prime of my life. Oh, you're not talking about me. My bad. But yes, I do recall there was an adventuring party that came through these parts. They were quite respectful. They listened to my story as well. With
how long ago was that?
I would say 2 or 3 weeks ago.
And was this before your wormling was taken from you?
No.
So your wormling has been gone for some time.
Oh, I meant yes.
You're already wrong.
They came first, and then after they came through, the wormling was then kidnapped. But she says, the adventuring party of which you speak, I remember them passing through, and they said they were off to fight the goblins and potentially the outcast himself, but they have not returned.
Do you know where these goblins have their base of operations?
Well, their base of operations in the first sense of the term is below in the grove with Belak. However, on this level of the citadel, you may or may not have noticed, we're in a bit of a war of attrition against the goblins. The area you came in and the more southerly areas of the dungeon are pretty firmly controlled by my forces, by the kobolds. But the further north you go, the more goblin territory you enter, until you reach the ancient throne room, which is where I do not know, but I can only assume the leadership on this level of the dungeon of the goblins is based.
Well, we can assist you in trying to take care of these goblins. I am assuming this is the way we have to go to get to the southern portion of the dungeon itself. Yes, to the grove. You said that was below.
Well, yes, you would have to reach the throne room to descend to the grove.
And you know what they say about curiosity and the cat and all. Can I ask you about that key that is in the mouth of that beautiful throne?
You certainly may.
What is it?
It is a key to other wings of the castle, not to the north in the goblin territory, but to the south, where some of the Sunless Citadel's greatest mysteries may lie. We have possession of this key, however, we do not tread in those sections of the dungeon for fear of what we may uncover or what opposition may be there.
What is it that you think is behind this locked door?
Enchantments, magics, traps, and for all we know, much more powerful enemies than we dare to venture against.
Well, we are quite the daring troop of individuals. Perhaps if we help you with this thing, that you will then give us the key, and we could take our chances, so as it were. Is that the way that you say the thing? So is it as it were? That sounds like too many.
You're very close.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
I like the direction that you're headed. First off, this deal seems so far to be, as far as what I want, a twofold deal. I would like for you to try and retrieve the dragon wormling Calcrix. It is our most prized pet, and the boon of the confidence of all of the kobolds here. We are worshippers of the dragon Ashadalan, but short of being able to access Ashadalan himself, another dragon does much to bolster our reserves of confidence and our will to fight.
Well, it so happens to be that I think we have a bit of a dragon whisperer in our number, and perhaps we can do this thing for you. Is there anything we should know about this wormling that would keep us from being roasted?
Well, she is quite young, therefore, by dragon standards, quite small, which means she's still probably larger than any of you.
Yes, this is what I'm asking. Is there something that you know about her that could help us retrieve her in a more...
Yes, I'm getting there.
Ah, yes, of course.
Master Dwarf, come and talk to me. I'm about fed up with this cat person.
This is too bad.
Shut up, Charles.
Of course, my lady.
If you will reiterate to your party that, first, if you will retrieve the dragon wormling Calcrix, I would be happy to part with this key, which will allow you to access other parts of the dungeon in the south. Also, what I know of Calcrix is that, to perhaps our detriment, we spoiled the sweet baby Calcrix to the point that she... I don't mean to speak ill of dragons, and she does like a symbol like Catholics do, crossing her chest. You know,
don't speak ill of. Yeah,
she can be a bit of a brat. However, like dragons, she is much concerned with shiny things and gold and relics of high value and things like that. She's a very materialistic entity. However, white dragon wormlings, or white dragons in general, are the most animalistic of all dragon breeds. They are the potentially most brutal and least, I don't want to say intelligent, and she does the symbol again. The least heady of the dragon breed, if you would.
More primal, maybe. More prime.
A bit more primal, yes. That is what I know of Calcrix. As I said, as you know, Meepo was her keeper. Failure as he might be, and Meepo like, no, that's not true. You know what you did, Meepo. Yes, I would be willing to part with the key if you could retrieve Calcrix for me. And if you do so, I would also be willing, if you want to carry on and make combat against the goblins, I would potentially be willing to aid, support in any way I can, whether that be troops or weapons or anything I can provide.
We would very much like that. I would also like to, on our return back to here, also discuss trade if possible.
Oh, a business-minded man, are you?
Absolutely.
Well, complete these things for me, or at least one of them, and I will entertain that as much as I can.
Consider it done.
All right. Well, I wish you all well on your journey. If there's anything more you would ask of me, I am here. I will cooperate as much as I can.
Out of character, did we actually clarify which way the party went before us? Did they go to the grove and everything?
I believe it's going to be due west. Not for like metagaming or anything, but all the places that we went down south, she mentioned was locked or was locked off to us because of whatever reason. I'm just assuming.
Well, I mean that you already ran into a locked door you couldn't pass.
Right.
When you first came into the dungeon to the south.
Mm-hmm.
But Yuzro does say, I would suggest Meepo here can be quite useful in ways other than combat and dragon keeping.
Like hard stare at Meepo. Yeah.
And she says, but he does know his way around quite well. And if you would like for him to accompany you, I believe he knows maybe a back way or two into goblin territory. And we were like, yeah, man, I actually know how to get kind of behind the goblin areas and defenses. I mean, like, but you're pretty quick run into some goblins. But I know some back ways, and he burps, you know.
Sure.
Of course, we will go ahead and have him as our charge, and we'll try to make sure that he comes back in one piece. If that is okay with you.
Yes, well, I couldn't really care either way. And he like almost cries a little bit at that. Like, oh, I mean, I'm happy to be involved, but that hurt my feelings.
Note goes over and kind of around him, you know.
And he just hugs you like real hard, you know.
And she's just staring. Note is staring daggers at the queen, just like.
And I'm just going to go ahead and like deeply bow as deep as I can and just like kind of back away, you know.
And she, as you start to back away, she like puts a long, scaly, pointed finger out and does the like, come here to me, Master Dwarf. I would like to speak to you privately.
I reverse that movement and then I go ahead and approach her again.
And she like has you like lean in real close to her, and she whispers to you, is like, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that you have some kind of connection to the dragon blood. Are you perhaps part dragon? I have a good feeling about you, about these things. What? I feel there's more to you than you let on.
And Zoltan is just kind of like looks at her quizzically because he's been, ever since he's come into the Sunless Citadel, he's been just kind of like encountering these things, these unexplainable or inexplainable scenarios. And it's just like, I can't quite guarantee anything at this point. It's been very, very strange during my visit here already.
Well, tell me, are you adept in the use of magics?
Very shortly ago.
Very shortly ago?
Yes. Common is not my native language.
Do you have any idea where your magics? What is the source of these magics? What class are you?
I know that
upper middle.
Yeah. I know that my power comes from gold. And
gold.
Yes.
Well, that explains,
I believe wholeheartedly.
That explains the Mr. T vibe.
That is exactly what I was going for.
All right. Well, I don't know. There's something about you. I feel a certain kinship towards you, or at least I like you more than the rest of this rabble.
Well, that is to be expected. The rest of this rabble is really just keeping me alive.
Well, quite an accomplishment, that.
And he just kind of like straightens up a little bit more from that.
Well, All right. Perhaps if you accomplish these tasks for me, bring me back Calcrix. We'll speak more of this later. I am quite interested in speaking with you.
Awesome. I already have like great approval with her. Awesome.
Yeah, she likes you. She doesn't like anybody else, but she likes you.
Yes, my liege. If you would.
And she puts her hand out for you to kiss it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and kiss that scaly hand.
Yeah, and she like turns her hand and like kind of caresses your face a little bit, and says, "Go now, do this thing for me, and I will provide you with the key and perhaps more."
And with that, he just kind of turns around and he just walks past the people. It's like, "Come, my subjects."
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a pause right here because I need to go pee. But well, I mean, is there anything else I want to ask?
Yeah. Well, Note's gonna whisper into Zoltan's ear and says, "My dear dwarf, I like you very much."
I couldn't hear what you said.
I said, "My dear dwarf, I like you very much, but I am nobody's subject." And you can feel the tip of her rapier like right under your chin. Now, let us go do this thing. Yes.
Oh, Queen! He's picking on me.
Oh, you about to get fucked up. She's gonna have all these. Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a quick break. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
All right.
And I'll be right back.
All right.
So yeah, that's Usdrill. I hope you enjoyed your encounter with Usdrill.
I did.
I wrote that story specifically for the music nerds in this group.
Indeed.
So this is one hell of a group. This is very fun just to listen to.
It's a wild group considering like the makeup, you know, as far as the structure of the group. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
What's your charisma, Zoltan?
You know, I was going to ask you what your charisma was. So yeah, mine's a modifier of 2.
I got a +4.
+4. Yeah, that's kind of why. In case, like, I wanted to like defer to you to ask any specific questions if there was any kind of charisma checks.
She wasn't talking.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. No. That, you know, I've noticed that.
I don't know. I mean, I thought
I'm in the dark about this. You know.
But I mean, I think it's a good way for you to get a taste of where your magic's actually coming from.
Oh, for sure.
It's not your gold.
Oh no, it's gold, dude. It's gold.
It's totally my gold.
Totally.
Yeah.
It is. That's why I wear all my gold. That's why I'm so powerful. Have you actually seen my my character, Josh? Like, he is decked out in gold. Hold on.
No, because I don't have. Yeah, pull up your big picture for your.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to. Hold on.
So I've got it focused on your.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Clearly,
All
that's where
gold.
he gets his power.
Yeah, clearly. Actually, like page 294 of the player's handbook.
Yeah.
And it's actually supposed to be like I think it's actually a picture of a cleric. I was like, nah, that's not a cleric.
Yeah. All right, well, Heath, everybody else, I'm about to dip.
All right, man.
Word. All right,
Good,
glad you're here, man.
Listening for a bit, getting a bit of taste of D&D when I haven't played in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go back and check out the first 3 episodes of Yawning Portal.
I will. They're on Adam's channel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Here, I'll send you the playlist link.
Sweet.
All right.
All right. Well, have a good rest of the session. Don't fuck it up. And
I'm sure we will.
By all means, fuck it up.
Have fun,
Later,
guys.
Tater.
Later.
Silence.
I wanted to have some fun with Usdrill, you know.
I kind of wanted to like yell at what's his name at Meepo, like whenever he was talking. I was just wanted to say silence. But yeah, I didn't know if I was going to be overstepping my bounds with the queen if I said it.
Yeah, I mean, she's the queen and she likes you.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
I didn't know if she would just love that or if she would just be like, "Hey."
All right. So what are we doing?
Queen.
Yeah, so you may want to figure out as a party that very question.
I thought we were following Meepo to the.
Yeah. Meepo knows the way.
Well, you may want to talk to Meepo. Drunk ass.
Oh
Meepo,
gosh.
it is time for you to take this newfound courage that you have found, and it is time for you to be the kobold that you have always had potential of being.
Oh, well.
Lead us into the depths of this goblin resistance, and we shall root them out.
Okay, well, I appreciate your vote of confidence. But I do want to say, just as far as like general layout, we in the Queen's Chamber Hall right now, whatever. These rooms that I was saying, past. Well, that's obviously where we got some kobolds posted up. That's the guard rooms.
Mm-hmm.
But we're right by the prison too. We got a few goblins captured in the prison here. If y'all wanted to maybe talk to them, try to find out any more information. If not, I know a secret way. And he like rubs his hands together. I know a secret way into the goblin territory, and if y'all want to go straight there, I'll take you. We got to go back to my dragon, the room you found me in.
Note looks to the rest of the party, kind of raises an eyebrow,
More information is better than less information, yes?
Yes, I agree that this is probably the wisest course of action. So let us do this.
Hey, Jimmy. And he yells out, "Hey, Jimmy," to one of the kobolds nearby. And he says, "Yes, Meepo." He's like, "Hey, they was wondering if they could talk to the goblin prisoners, and maybe try to suss out some information from them, if that's cool." And he gives an eye. Yuzhro can hear this. You're still nearby, and he gives an eye over to Yuzhro, and she does the yes, it's fine. So he goes and unlocks this door. I'm moving. You see the kobold token I moved right here.
Yes.
He goes and unlocks this door, and says, "All right, I'll be standing outside. Please try not to rough them up too bad. I mean, God forbid if you killed one of them, we'd have to just make a stew."
Note steps in.
So does shit.
Same with Zoltan. Roll initiative.
That was crazy. I just tried to move my token and it went all over the place. It still is.
So you all enter the room, and you see that there are 4 goblins with men.
I was going to say, is Farinor in here?
Hold on.
If I try to move my character, it moves it's like I'm scrolling or something. This page goes up. It's really hard to go down. I'm in there now, though.
Right click. Did you try to right click to drag the map at one point? If so, it'll stick.
Yeah, sometimes it does. So yeah, right click actually fixes it.
No, I'm still doing it. I'm just gonna use the.
Just hit F5.
I'm just gonna use the little directional keys to move.
Okay.
You're creeping.
Okay.
All right.
No, you can do that.
Y'all enter this prison cell, and you see that there are 4 small humanoid goblins that are shackled by thick, rusted chains attached to a large iron spike set in the floor. Several broken weapons and sundered shields lie in one corner.
All right. Probably we should go the intimidation route if that's the case.
Yeah.
Probably Shep.
I've got a +6. Shep, what are you sitting on?
Intimidation.
Yeah.
-1. But I do speak Goblin.
Ah. Okay.
Great. We're gonna have it translated through Shep.
Good job.
All right. I'm gonna. Is that what we're gonna do? Is that the plan? Like,
Well,
Note's gonna talk.
like, they can speak common though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
If Shep overhears anything that they happen to speak amongst each other, he can relay if need be.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead.
Val's gonna cast guidance on Note just in case.
Yeah. Good.
Nice. All right. So Note's gonna kind of look at the one that looks like kind of the most beat up, the most weak, and she's gonna.
Oh, that'll be the one off in the top right corner.
All right. So she kind of very slowly, casually walks over there and pulls out her sword as she does it and starts whistling. It's very eerie sound, like the Kill Bill whistle, right? Like,
yeah.
And so she's like stepping up there and she's like really making a show of it, kind of like tickling up under the chins of the other goblins as she walks with her sword, kind of flicking the ears of one, and then like walks up directly to the one in the corner and puts the point like right in between the goblin's eyes, and like just enough to like so the rapier has a little bit of arc to, like you push it enough, there's like a little bit of bend, not enough to like break the skin, but enough to give it like it's just right, little trickle of blood right in between the eyes. I'm gonna try to roll that intimidation. I'm gonna take that +4. Or the +D4 rather.
From guidance.
Okay, this is 17 total.
He's intimidated for sure. I mean, you haven't said anything to him, but he's definitely scared.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get him.
It's like that's it. That's all I wanted. I just
wanted to scare the shit out of him. All right, let's go. What is the druid's name? Brachus? Is that right?
Belak.
Where did Brachus? I don't even know that came out.
I don't know.
Mr. T.
Yeah. Okay. Note says, so tell us about this druid that has turned against nature, named Belak. That's what I said. Thank you. I'm having trouble with the words again. Belax.
Well, I'll tell
him, yes.
Damn kobolds, they'll be pissed off if you kill one of us because they ransom us back to Belak. We're worth gold.
You are not dead yet, my friend.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it that way.
So tell me, what is the name? Tell me about this.
What's the name? Belak? It's Belak.
Tell me about the Belax. And like she kind of like hits him in the face with like the butt of the sword and then puts it back against his neck.
Son of a bitch. He's a fucking druid, man. He's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf. And why is it that you serve this? This is not typical of goblins to do this thing. You are usually kept to yourselves, don't you? This is at least Pateria that I know do this.
Well, fuck. You have to hit me in the goddamn eye.
Hits him again.
Ah, shit. And the other one's like, hey, man, chill out with that. Chill out.
Tell your friend to answer my questions. I didn't have time.
Questions. I'm trying to get my ass beat. Come on, Jerry. Goddamn. And Jerry.
Fucking Jerry.
Says, all right, man, shit. He's a dwarf. He's a druid. He's a pretty powerful druid. He's got a weird fucking big pet frog. We're cool with him because he gives us the fucking apples, man. And we go sell the apples and make a shitload of money.
What do you get in return for the apples?
The money.
No. What does he get? My bad.
Well, he asked that we go and he's gonna fucking kill me.
Bam! Hit him again.
Shit. He wants us to, every time we go and sell the apples, he asks us to go and spread these seeds that that grow the fucking twig blights.
Tell us about his domain. Are there things that we should know as we approach this? Where are your outposts? Where are your watches? Tell us everything.
Where's my what?
Your outposts and your watches.
Your guide shifts.
Oh, man, you
How are
don't
you
know
guys?
a fucking thing about what you're walking into.
This is why I'm asking you the questions.
You got a long journey before you even worry about getting down to the grove, man.
I am listening.
Well, you got to go through the whole fucking northern goblin territory part of the citadel level, man. There's a ton of fucking goblins up there. All our shit is in the north of this place before you even have a chance to get down into the grove.
Where's the worm?
I don't know, man. I didn't kidnap him here. I've been here for weeks.
Where would they keep the worm if they were to take one?
Fuck, I don't know. Probably one of the storerooms.
Would that be in the grove or in your territories before we get to the grove?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't know if whoever took the damn dragon, I don't know if they'd want to try to take him to Belak or not. I don't know if they'd want to keep him for their own shit.
What's your name?
Jerry.
Jerry what? You got a last name, Jerry? Sorry.
Did you answer?
I said Jerry Goblin.
Jerry Goblin.
Jerry Goblin, the Goblin.
So much worse.
You're about to be Jerry Cobbler if you don't.
What? I didn't understand that. You're not from around here, are you, cat lady?
We're asking the questions. All right.
All right, but if you don't ask them very good, I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Him
I punch
again,
him
no.
again. Yeah, I hit him again. This time with my claws out. This one comes from an actual claw hit, like across his face.
Okay.
Non-lethal. Well, I know.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, we still got
Non-lethal.
3 others.
No, I want to keep talking this one. All right. Where, I don't know, out of character, real quick. What should we ask him? Is there something else to ask?
I think you well, he's been here for a couple of weeks, so he wouldn't know anything about the party either.
No.
So that's just it. I mean, you've asked all the pertinent questions, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where the wormling is. He gave us information about Belak. The wormling might be in a storeroom, might, doubtful.
I feel like he didn't really tell us anything we didn't
already know.
Ask about any goblin traps he might know about.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was trying to ask about the watches and the guards and everything and approach. But I'll ask him more specifically. I'll say,
"Are there traps?"
Jerry, this is getting quite ridiculous. Do you not think? I mean, you do not want to be here, and I do not want to be here.
I think it's pretty ridiculous. You keep hitting me with the butt of your sword.
You want the other end?
Then tell us. I know you are goblins, are tricksy types, yes? You make all the traps and all the gadgets and things. What sort of misfortunes do you have for those that try to intrude upon your throne room?
Man, why don't you just fuck off and kill me already?
Don't kill him.
Shep walks up and swings his fucking axe.
No. Wait a minute.
No.
First of all, it is intimidated, right?
Yeah, but at this point, like, I'm as good as dead. If I tell you this shit, I'll be dead either way.
So what's the one behind me look like? This one right here.
Just 1 second. I was looking at something else on the map. Which one? Ping it.
The one right below me.
He doesn't look as beat up as Jerry.
All right, Note swings around and puts her rapier right in his gut and try it. Like, I want to find the most painful place.
Wait.
The gut's pretty painful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to where he's gonna die, a lethal wound. I want to impart a lethal wound in the gut so that this weak goblin can watch the other one die in pain.
That's smart.
Yeah. Also, we don't have to actually kill him. I have spare the dying.
Yeah. Right now, this is all
Cool.
show, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I have cure wounds too. I can.
I just don't want to spend a spell slot on a
Right.
goblin. So.
But I'm trying to freak him out, and I
Yeah.
turn back to him, and I kind of wipe the blood on Jerry's tunic or whatever. Wipe it off. And I say, the worst thing is in dying. I want you to watch as your friend writhes in pain for 20
that's not
minutes.
fucking cool. Jeff just got here yesterday.
Then tell us what it is we want to know.
Well, I don't. I mean, man, we're fucking goblins. Of course, there's some traps. Like I know there's a hallway that's got caltrops all over it.
Where is this hallway?
I mean, like north.
And what is
all the goblin shit is?
And what is the trigger for this trap?
There's not a trigger. There's just caltrops everywhere.
Meanwhile, his friends over there just like moaning in pain, right? Just like, ugh. Gotta be.
All right. No, the caltrop hall. There's a door that opens to it. There's a bell on the top. If you open the door too fast, it rings the bell and alerts other goblins. And then you'll have a caltrop hallway, and you'll have some goblins shooting at you.
Zoltan, did you get that?
Yes, I'm making notes now.
And she just kind of like traces the outline.
Let's see.
Of the goblin's jaw and says, "Thank you. You have been most helpful." And like just kind of turns her back and swishes away, and if you guys want to spare the dying or whatever.
Yeah,
is that a spell slot or a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
So just so that they have one more person to ransom back, I guess. So we don't piss off the kobolds.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they said they were just going to make stew out of them anyway.
No,
Well, no.
Kill them.
If they die.
If you killed one, they'd make a stew. But he did mention to you that they occasionally ransom the goblins back to their own people.
Not necessarily trying to take money out of the kobolds' pockets.
Right, exactly.
And I'm not really trying to kill them anyways. I was just trying to intimidate the fuck out of it.
Because honestly, they're just enslaved by that druid. So I mean, really.
No, they're not. They're making the choice. They're evil. Don't get twisted.
They were enslaved.
Yeah, they're not enslaved.
Oh, they're not enslaved. Okay, all right.
They doing deals.
Correcting my notes.
They're making money off the apples.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted. These are not good dudes.
Right.
They're not.
Okay.
But also don't get it twisted. That doesn't mean the kobolds are good dudes either.
Oh no. Aren't kobolds like
dragon worshipers?
Creatures?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, they definitely worship dragons and eat goblins. So.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much in charge of a white dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Meepo, take us to these.
Meepo was outside the entire time.
Oh, well, good. I wouldn't want to freak him out. All right, I come out all smiles and like, Meepo, we have found out some good information. Very easy thing. Take us to this place take us to your back entrance, as it were.
She walks out and you hear goblins just weeping in the background.
Here's a back door, man. So he's all right, well, follow me. And he leads you down to over here where you saw that hallway earlier, but both hallways just go back to the same main hallway, back to his room. So he starts leading you guys that away. Having to control an NPC, 2 NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he gets back in here. And he's we go to the north and to the right is where the secret hallway is.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he leads you to this doorway, and you come in. It's a small, even like more claustrophobic hallway than you've been in. It's probably a shorter ceiling and it's only 10 feet wide. And then when the hallway turns right, it's only 5 feet wide, and you have to go one at a time.
Mm.
Ooh, okay.
I'll go right behind Meepo. Shep, will you back me up?
Yep.
I'll stay in the back with the casting.
Word.
Okay.
Pull it behind you, Shorty.
Oh, it's not very long.
Yeah, it's pretty short hallway.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Shit.
So, but he does say, all right, so look, we're not there yet, but we're coming up towards the goblin lands before too long. So, keep your head on a swivel.
We can attempt to be stealthy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to suggest.
I mean, as of right now, you're in a hallway. There's no enemies. Like, you can take 20 on a stealth.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So he comes to this door right here, and opens it. I mean, it's not locked or anything.
Okay.
And you all come into this room.
And roll initiative.
Right. Several things are going to happen.
Roll a Constitution save.
Yeah.
A couple things are going to happen. No. Somebody roll me a perception check.
Probably best not to be me.
No, let's just all roll. Fine.
Use the highest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glorious.
Zoltan and Val and Note, you all pretty quickly noticed some tracks in the dust of this. I mean, it's an empty room covered in dust and like some rat bones and stuff like that. But you notice some tracks.
Do we know they're like goblin, or is that a survival thing? Or
That would be a survival check. Yeah.
Survival thing.
I would think that Shep would be good at that, but you're probably not, are you?
I'm proficient in it.
What's your modifier?
3.
Same.
cover up the rat bones?
Yeah, for Val. I mean, just somebody roll me perception.
Shep and I,
Survival.
Shep and I'll take a look at it. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty good roll there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Val and Note both look at it, look at the tracks, and you notice that there is a combination of rat tracks, pretty large rats that are maybe a day old, and there are also some humanoid tracks that look like they're made by 3 or 4 human-sized humanoids moving to the north, and they are much older. They appear to be a couple weeks old.
So, Meepo, did you let anybody else in here?
I didn't see nobody else in here, but there were some venturers that came.
And it wasn't locked. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he was at that point the dragon keeper, and he stayed in that one area. But
yeah,
I mean, have come this way.
Note kind of looks over to Val, I guess, as we're looking at the tracks, and says, "This seems to be possibly our quarry. Yes, think that we are. All these things seem to be going the same direction, don't you think?"
Yes. Yes.
So we, we share that with the rest of the group.
Okay.
So,
Cool. I mean, I guess we're going the right way then, huh?
Not going the wrong way.
No, perhaps a question. This next door that we encounter, is this where the goblins will be?
I don't think so. We ain't there yet.
Okay.
You'll let us know though, right? Like heads
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I'm not. Look, y'all can chill the fuck out. I'm not trying to kill y'all. I'm trying to get my damn dragon back.
Oh, you misunderstand, my scaly friend. We don't want you to get killed.
Oh well, thank you. And he comes and hugs you, slobbering a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of keep like an arm like in the middle, you know, just like keep away.
And he like walks over and like tugs a little tuft of Shep's fur and is like, "You got them roll out spicy water?"
Out of character, is like Meepo get dropped on his head or something? Like, you know, compared to the other ones, he seemed like, you know.
Quite frequently.
All the time.
He might be a little more dog than
Yeah.
It's an old childhood
Dragon,
game.
Definitely
With the siblings.
more dog than dragon. But I mean, you notice he was runty. You know, like he's smaller than the other kobolds.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Maybe birth defects.
Yeah, alcohol will do that.
He's on the spectrum.
Oh, sweet baby. All right, let's do this.
Oh, my sweet baby.
Come on, Meepo. Open the door, please.
Oh, and he opens the door, and you come into this room.
Oh boy.
And you see dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered all over the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. A relief-carved stone door stands on the western wall.
I'd like to inspect the door.
Be careful, Dalton.
Let's see. Is that an investigation or a perception?
I mean, are you just trying to look at it from a distance, or are you trying to like come and like really like get into it? What do you?
I guess just really get into it without touching it. Just
I'm gonna
viewing it.
I'm gonna touch you just in case.
Little bit of guidance.
Okay, so yeah. Do I need to make a roll
Well, what? But you
to really look at it? I mean, without touching it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll touch it.
Oh man.
All right, perception. Perception or investigation?
So you see that there is an inscription on the door.
Okay.
And you can read it.
Okay.
And it says, "Rebuke the dead, open the way." And you also notice that the air is noticeably cooler whenever you walk up towards the door. But as soon as you touch it, I need you to roll a dex check.
Save.
Dex check. Dex save. Okay, yeah.
Save or
Just
check.
Sultan?
Save, yeah.
I don't need that guidance.
A
I backflip out of that area.
Hold on to it.
Oh, I am.
from above the door, a scythe swings down
Jesus.
that could potentially have impaled you, but you are quick enough to dodge out of the way. And it swings down and then curves back up into a mechanism above the door, and you get the sense that the trap has reset itself.
Ah. Okay, and I want to go ahead and just kind of like relay to the group in common that word. That rebuke the dead opens the way.
You might want to step back from that door.
Yeah. Well, it's 5 feet away. Well, yeah, there we go. All right, there.
Shep wants to look at this fountain and see if there's anything going on with it.
Okay. What do you want to?
I mean, is there water in it? I don't know if this map's accurate or not. Like,
give me a perception check.
Okay. That'll work.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so the fountain, it's covered in like a thin layer of like scum, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's otherwise dry. There's no water in it.
What about the little like fountainhead where the water would come from?
Yeah, well that is a statue of a dragon diving. It's like head down. It's like diving into what would have been the water.
Mm-hmm.
You also notice on the front of the basin that there's an inscription, but you can't read it.
What does it say?
Shep just turns to the first person he sees. I guess it would be Note, and kind of grunts, "Ugh," and points down at it.
Yeah, Nut takes a look. This is what
Kind of shrugs.
What have you found now, good buddy? What is
What's it, boy? What is it, boy?
Timmy fell down the well.
Exactly.
He points it out to you. You see the inscription, but note you also can't read it.
Ah, Zoltan, I think it is time for your dragon spring to come in to assistance one more time.
He's still just like, why the fuck can I read Draconic? And it's just like, okay. And he just kind of like, he brings out his like glasses, you know, like very thin, like glasses. And they're, of course, gold rimmed, you know. And he's just going to read it slowly back to the group in common. Whatever.
Like, how did this motherfucker not get robbed?
I know, dude. Seriously, got a fucking cart and shit.
It's just like blinged out everywhere. Yeah.
Because nobody attacks a pimp.
Damn right.
I don't know what he's got in that cart.
So you said you read it to the group?
Yeah, in
Okay.
common.
In Draconic, it says, and you say to your group, let there be fire.
Okay.
The magic of this fountain functions one last time. A reddish liquid begins to well from the diving dragon's mouth, slowly accumulating in the basin.
Shep catches some in his tumbler.
Boy,
No.
Yeah.
I am not feeling this at all. What? Okay, so yeah, it's rising up.
Tub fills up with red liquid, you said?
No, it fills up with whiskey.
I mean, it doesn't fill all the way, but yeah, some of the basin fills with red liquid. It's not. I mean, you don't get the feeling it's like blood. You know what I'm saying? It's just a red.
Okay.
It's not like
Some
magma
sort of-
or something.
So it's like some sort of like
It
concoction
doesn't
or
change the temperature in any way.
Mhm.
no. Well, I don't know.
An
No,
additional
looks-
perception roll. Sorry.
No, it looks to Zoltan and is like, what is this thing? This is a very powerful language that you have.
I did not do this.
You said
The
these
fountain
things
did this.
as soon as you said the words.
You did do that.
Yes, you said the words. This liquid came out. This is very interesting.
I mean, just to be fair, I can read your comic. I could have done it.
And then I just kind of like clasp my shoulders on Meepo, and it's like, okay, then you tell us what is happening here.
Well, you see, the statue of a dragon is started spitting out some red liquid, and now there's some red liquid in the basin.
You are
Flawless.
studious as ever, Meepo. My God.
Very observant.
I mean, but the question is, like, what's the liquid?
Val's gonna take out a coin and flip the coin, and she kind of nods her head when she sees the result, and she's gonna pull out a torch and go over and stick it in the liquid.
Your torch goes out.
Okay. Not flammable.
Shep reaches down and gets a little bit on his finger and tastes it.
He then burps fire.
Oh, yes. This is fun. This is a
Really?
very cool thing.
Mm.
Did it hurt him?
No.
Yes. Note will take like a kind of a pawful, get her two paws together and like take a good swallow, like a gulp, like just
And you immediately like feel your stomach churn a little bit, and you belch, and it is just a gout of flame.
This is amazing. This is the most wonderful thing. I could use this. This is great. And
Zoltan. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, she's gonna dunk pour a water skin out. Well, she'll drink one to kind of cool her mouth out.
Same.
And then like dunk a water skin.
Yeah.
Shep's gonna get dip his hand down in it, get a mouthful, and before he can erupt the flame, turn around and face the door behind us. Try and hit the door with fire.
Okay, you
Talking
burp-
about the scythe door, right?
Yeah, I'm moving the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, you burp at the door, and it heats up. You can see some black. The door is starting to turn black a little bit from the fire, and then it heats up the mechanism above it, and the scythe swings down again. But you're not close enough to be hit by it, and it resets once again.
Sweet.
But wait, who filled up water skin?
I did.
Yeah, me and Note.
Nope. There's only enough to fill up one water skin.
Oh, okay. Then go ahead. You need that.
Well, I'll take it. It will just.
It will be. I'll go ahead and tell you. If you fill up, I'll say you fill up a water skin, I guess, for flavor. It is a potion of fire breath. You have enough liquid for you to get one potion of fire breath. Maybe there would have been enough for two if everybody hadn't drank it and played it.
Right.
Full tilt Willy Wonka fest up in this bitch.
If that's the case, if there's no more liquid in there, I'm going to go ahead and fish out Val's coin.
No, I didn't put the coin in there. I flipped the coin to see what I was going to do.
Gotcha.
I just doused the torch in there.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Pretty
I was
good.
going to keep it. But...
Keep that shit.
Never mind. My bad.
So what does a potion of fire breathing do? Like, what's the
potion of fire breath.
okay?
After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 Dex saving throw, taking 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times, or when 1 hour has passed.
Can you copy paste that for me, please?
So the site's doorway, is it a proper door or is it just like...
Yes, it's a door.
Okay.
And it has a... Let me see.
So how do we know the site comes down? It comes in front of the door, like it's not open.
I mean, it's a closed stone door with an inscription on it.
Yeah.
It's one of those sacrificial doors, it seems. It'll open if something dies.
Is there any way that we can jam the scythe mechanism?
Well, what's the inscription say again? It's something about...
It says, rebuke the dead will open the way.
Hey, anybody got turned undead?
And rebuke is pretty much, turning away the dead. Yeah, or turning away in general. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we stop the scythe from swinging?
You can try to use thieves' tools.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'll give that a go.
I'm just thinking about even if you try to use the thieves' tools, it's still going to jump down. You know,
or you could try to jam it with something.
I was going to say, is there anything that's like a loose stone in that around that fountain basin or anything like that? To perhaps maybe we could trigger some sort of like hit by the scythe, to fake the hit, so to speak.
I mean, you can try to trigger it any number of times that you want to. That doesn't mean that's going to jam it.
No. I wasn't trying to jam it.
I think we could probably try to jam it without triggering it, because it seems like that 5-foot square right in front of the door is the trigger.
Right.
And then we can just come at it from an angle, kind of like up against the wall, try to reach up in there where it goes. I mean, thieves kit would probably be the easiest way to do it.
I mean, I can fly up there and thieves kit it.
They fucking do it.
There you go. Fuck yes. Wing.
Do we not have a cleric?
Yeah, she's a cleric.
There is nothing to indicate that stepping on the tile in front of the door is what triggered it.
It's interacting with the door.
You touched the door.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, failed that.
Yeah, you don't jam it. And in the course of trying to do so, you trigger it. And give me a dex save.
All right.
Zoltan says, Val, no.
Oh boy. Yo, can I give myself guidance?
It's too late.
It's a reaction.
Yeah,
look at that.
You jump out of the way just in time. But you know, you did trigger it and had that save gone poorly, you would have got hit by a fucking scythe with all the momentum of a scythe dropping with its full weight.
Hey guys, that didn't work.
Don't know if we are getting into that door. I don't think.
What about out of character? What about Mage Hand? I mean,
What about it?
I guess not. No.
I mean, yeah, we could just trigger the trap over and over.
Yeah, I was just.
I feel like we're trying to.
That was half of a plan there.
Hey,
You know?
Do clerics not have like turn undead or something like that?
not this cleric.
Or do you have to cast that on? Oh, you don't have it.
No, that ain't
I was
that
gonna
ain't
say,
me.
yeah, and you
That
probably
ain't
have
my
to-
domain, dude.
No, you get all clerics get it, but I don't think you get it till second level.
I know I ain't got it now.
Yeah, all clerics get turned undead. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's basically
Yeah, that's just a cleric thing.
But
yeah,
you don't
part of
get
the
that.
channel divinity, I think.
You don't get that till second level. That's the
Yeah,
Well,
we're
shit. Do y'all want me to try to kick it open?
Well, I mean, we can always keep it going north. I mean, we
just.
came through the south. We can just keep going north and like come back to it.
I mean, we can. Does it have a keyhole?
No.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Okay.
Wait a minute. Did you read that out loud, Zoltan?
Yes.
You said that the second phrase, the rebuke dead, open the way out loud.
Yeah, in common. Yeah.
You didn't. You never said that you did that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I did. Okay, well, I'm going to say Malorn.
You said you read it and then you walked over to the party and told them what it said.
Oh, well, that's
Saying that's saying it out loud.
Hashtag retcon.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and speak to the door.
The door does not respond.
Okay, all right. Damn, I thought Malorn would work. No one.
Say the fucking sentence out loud, John.
I did. Okay, rebuke the dead, open the way.
It did not respond.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I just say
You're like-
gotta make sure we did it fully.
Go kind of like lean up on the wall next to the door and be like, "Hey, door, how's it going?"
Yeah, I want you to roll seduction.
Seduction on the door.
I'm going to need you to roll a dex check.
Yeah.
All right.
The door
so-
blushes.
The door blushes.
All right, so do we keep going?
I go up to the door and I say, "Which way do you swing?"
I like it.
Right, thank you. I'm out. Thank you.
I mean, I guess that's it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I got 10 health points at max.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that scythe, dude.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, if we find some like stupid thing to just like kill it real quick, we can drag it back.
I think we could come back.
if we, for real, if we find a goblin, let's like bring it still alive and sacrifice it. Wait, am I a lawful good?
We got Meepo.
Wait, let me check my alignment real quick.
Straight up, like that doesn't sound like a nice person.
Well, you are a trickster cleric. So.
True that. So, all right, I guess north-ish.
Yeah, it just kind of looks at this door, just foo.
Okay. Yeah. So Meepo leads you into this, past that room, through a very short hallway into another like weird little chamber. To your left, or to the west rather, there's a door. To the north, there's a hallway, extending to what appears to be some kind of opening.
Hallway trap.
What's that to the right? Cave in?
Yes.
Yeah. Meepo, what's up ahead? What is the room that you are taking us to? What is on the other side of this hall?
Well, I mean, I don't know what's ahead of us. To get to the goblin territory, you got to go left through this door.
So you have never been to the north?
No, I ain't never been up there. It looks scary.
It will be okay, Meepo. Remember, you have the courage of 1,000 kobolds.
I mean, if I had some more spicy water, maybe.
Well,
Sure.
Slowly turning Meepo into an alcoholic.
Perhaps
Already
you
a
should not
failure.
be the one leading if this is the case.
Shep's gonna pick him up and pour the entire contents down his throat. Like picks him up, picks him up by the throat. Like he's not choking him. He's just using it to try and squeeze enough to make him open his mouth. And he pours the whole thing in.
It's a couple of sips, and then he just and
Fucking beer bong.
And then Shep sits him back down.
Oh, that felt a little bit like a rape.
It wasn't consensual.
I was gonna say, all right, Shep, look, all right. So you see how big you are. You see how big he is. So he can't handle that amount of liquid, let alone that amount of alcohol. So don't do that no more, right? Sound good?
Shep just looks at you very confused.
You almost drowned him. Let's not do that. He's guiding us. So for example.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, so where are we going?
Well, our God is fucked now.
Yeah. Well, he took us as far as he needs to. So,
I mean,
You don't know that.
I really don't want our guide leading the way.
Yeah, he's got to go to the back now. He's
Yeah.
got to go to the back.
I agree.
Do we want to sit him down?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
explore this top bit.
Tell you,
Yeah,
man.
stay right here, Meepo.
Yeah. I want you to
Hang out.
guard this door, Meepo.
Can we just like pistol whip him and
Stop.
leave him in this corner?
He has suffered enough.
Just let him lay down and take a nap. Sleep.
You
it off,
force
Meepo.
drink on him and you tie him up? Come on. Where's the bleeding?
Goes to Shep and takes his or tries to look at him and take his hand and put his hand on his helm talisman that's hanging around his neck. Shep, this is too far. This is not the thing that we do to our friends. And puts her paw on your paw, on your chest, on your talisman, trying to get you to calm down and to helm a little bit,
Remember, Shep, what would Helm do?
Protect.
Ooh.
I don't feel protected.
Meepo. Just go sit over there. It'll be okay.
I'm just playing.
What would Yuzrael say right now?
What?
What would Queen Yuzrael say to you right now?
Oh my gosh.
I'd tell you a long-winded ass story.
Oh man.
How her husband can't give him a little bit.
Okay,
Well, Shep's gonna pick him up and put Meepo on his back.
I don't.
That's risky.
I think we should let Meepo just recover for a second.
Let him
Yeah,
sleep it
let him
off.
recover,
Let's try and stealth through. I don't think Meepo's in a condition to stealth.
True, I go with y'all.
We'll be right.
What?
We'll be right back, Meepo. We are just going to go check the scary
Don't
room.
leave me by myself.
You are brave, Kobold.
I'm
Meepo.
not that brave.
I need you to guard the door to the south. Surely you can do that.
Walk down Chris back.
Meepo, you're never by yourself if your friends are in your heart. Now stay here and count these drinks.
Run off on you.
All right, you ponder that, and we're gonna go up here.
Yeah,
Start walking.
Roll a little stealth.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
He's a meat drunk.
And that's why you're not coming, Meepo. You're being rude.
I'm going back home. And he starts to walk off. He starts to walk away.
Shep, I say, Shep, you created this mess. You take care of it, and go get Meepo and hold him.
Shep's gonna pistol whip him to try and put him to sleep.
You don't have a pistol.
Yeah, literally, guns don't exist in this world.
I have a hand axe, just a little bump to the back of the head to get him some sleep.
Non-lethal.
I was just say,
Right.
hey,
I'm
Shep,
not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to knock him out so that he'll go to sleep. He can't harm himself and he can't harm us if he's asleep.
Okay.
non-lethal.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
Roll an attack.
What
Come
kind?
on, Meepo.
Well, what weapon are you using?
Just the blunt end of a hand axe.
Well, that's the weapon that you roll the attack with. Yep, you hit him. Give me some damage.
I'm not raged at the moment. So.
Well, yeah. You don't want to rage.
Yep, you knock him right the fuck out. He is knocked out, sitting in the floor, face down, in the room with the fountain. Only about 6 or 7 feet from the scythe door.
Oh God.
Let's move him away from the side door.
Yeah, let's put him right over here in that little corner.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Or we can lay his body in the well of this.
That's a
That way-
terrible idea.
Yeah,
That's a terrible idea.
yeah.
It's empty.
Yeah,
Well,
for now.
I do want to.
I mean, he's
All right.
in fire breathing water.
Right.
You know?
We'll leave him in the well, and then the fire water comes back and he drowns.
Since we're back in this room anyway, I do want to go ahead and read what's on the fountain again. See if it refills.
Oh.
I want to go ahead and touch the door again to see if the scythe
No.
has
No.
been
We have tested
excited
that thoroughly.
Now,
by
I
this
want to
scythe.
throw the statue of the dragon at the scythe door.
So nothing happens after I read what's on the base again?
No, it appears
Okay.
the magic of the fountain has now been expended.
Okay.
See? It's safe.
All right. Okay.
Okay, Val, let's just go check out this room. Yes.
All right, we're both stealthy.
Yeah, we're both
So where did you
We're all stealthed.
in canon put Meepo?
in the caved-in alcove.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right there.
Got him some nice rock pillows.
Yep.
There we go.
He's a kobold.
Yeah, he's a kobold. I'm sure they sleep on stone slabs.
Well, that's racist.
I have not seen it. Well, no. He's got a bedroll. Never mind.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
like
going to try and go north.
Yes.
Yes.
We're not interested in the left.
We're gonna
Well,
go left.
We know
eventually.
it's left, but we
But
don't.
you
know.
knocked out. You got our guy drunk and knocked him out. So now he's got to sleep it off. So
Yeah.
he was going to take us into a secret entrance.
Yeah, and as you all pass Meepo at Forense in the back, he kind of like looks at Meepo, raises an eyebrow, and is like, "Well, different strokes for different folks, I suppose."
Val will look back and see that eyebrow and be like, "You better watch that. Those jokers are gonna fly right off your face with this group."
Oh, I'll catch them.
Perception down this hallway.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Looking out for caltrops in
I don't
particular.
even have time for a perception because as soon as you walk as far as the front members of your parties did, 3 giant rats pop out.
Rats.
Rats, giant rats.
I
And roll
Fucking
initiative.
Rats.
Let's fucking do it.
oh dear.
Oh,
Val sees
Oh,
that they're
my.
rats. That's what did that.
Oh, ouch. Not good. Not good. We're in the.
Yeah,
Thank
slow
God.
going.
Thank God.
Yeah.
We got Farinor.
Come on. Come on.
yeah. Is Will there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. You need to roll initiative, buddy.
Oh,
You-
shit. I thought I did.
Did you click your token?
There he is.
Click your token, man.
We don't need no stinking tokens.
Yeah. Tokens for pussies.
And entirely too much cough syrup for this.
Okay, so you're in a 10-foot wide hallway, the middle of which is blocked to you by 3 giant rats.
They're shadow rats. Run!
No!
Shadow rats, run!
Incorporeal motherfuckers gonna kill us all.
Shep goes first.
Okay. Shep is going to. He's a good bit taller than the 2 in front of him, so
You can run through friendly square. Friendly
Oh,
square.
I'm not running through anything.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
There's danger. So he is going to pull out a javelin and throw it at the one up front. This bad boy here.
Okay, kind of Oh,
gonna
no,
get.
like in the middle of everybody with people in front of you. I know you're tall, but
If he's well, I mean, if it's that one right there, I mean, look at the line. You know, he could do it.
No, it's gonna get cover. That rat's gonna get +5 cover for sure.
+5.
Yeah, he's 3/4 covered easily. You're
Giant rat. Huh.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, yeah.
I mean, there's 2 of us in
Okay.
front of you, and he's, like
Well-
you gotta throw. That's what increases his to hit, right? Is you gotta thread the needle between both of us.
Yeah.
I was thinking that I would just throw it over you, but I mean, if that's the case,
But
then
that's just not how it works. you
well,
know?
and still, I mean, if you wanted to logic lawyer that out, I mean, it's like you're throwing up. So, like, I mean, you're not a fucking quarterback, and it's not a football. Like, it would still be a tough throw, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
That said, you throw the javelin. It goes just past the ear of the front one and whizzes into the wall past both of them. So,
Make sure to retrieve your javelins.
yes,
Glad you know that.
and the rats all hiss menacingly.
Ah,
All right.
Fuck you, rats.
that's
It's
it.
Faranor's turn,
Which
or
one?
do you have a bonus action?
No, I'm
Shit.
leaving it alone.
You moving? Are you going to move forward or stay where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then it's Faranor's turn, and he's like way in the back.
All right. Well, I am going to. Actually, how does this spell work?
magic.
Yep. It's magic.
All right, I'm going to use Acid Splash.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Hug the walls, everyone.
That did not print out the card like it was supposed to.
Mm.
I'm gonna roll it again, but the first one's the damage. Or we can take the second one.
You're still kind of behind.
What?
Yeah, I mean, is that affected by the fact that he's behind?
Well,
Four?
No, that's
it's
not an attack roll. It doesn't matter.
AoE spell, so it works differently.
Okay, you just hurl a bubble of acid, choose a creature within range, or choose 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other. The target must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. So where
I'm taking the 2 wrath on the right.
between them?
Well, it hits both of them, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they got to succeed on a DC 12 dex save.
Yep.
First one passes.
Yeah.
They are rats.
Yeah. Damn.
Both of them like one jumps to the left and the other one jumps to the left and they pop back into their space, having completely avoided all attacks so far.
Holy fuck. They are incorporeal rats.
Yeah. Mm.
Zoltan.
All right. Since I don't want to get into threatened square, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with Blade Ward on myself.
A little blade ward action.
Yep. And that will be my turn.
They don't have any weapons, John.
No, but they do have damage. It's either slashing, piercing, or
So it's
bludgeoning.
dealt by weapon attacks.
Dealt by weapon attacks? Fuck. I didn't see dealt by weapon attacks. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to delay my turn instead. Hey! My
Nice.
immersion's back. All right.
All right. Kind of
Yeah, I'm
startled
moving
me, but it was awesome. God, we are sucking against these rats.
They're gonna murder us.
Specifically, I'm delaying my turn until after the rat's turn.
Okay.
The fourth one. I mean, the first one.
Wait, you already did Blade Ward though. How can you delay your turn?
Oh, okay. Then it fizzles. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, Blade Ward then. Okay, we're good.
You trying to get a free turn on me?
Well, he
No,
was taking,
no.
He was
Yeah, he
taking
wasn't
it
gonna
back
do.
because
Oh,
he
you're
didn't.
not trying to do Blade Ward?
Because he didn't realize that it was only against weapon attacks.
Right.
Yeah,
I was
mean,
trying to do.
yeah, you can delay your turn.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. All right. Hey, turn it down just a little bit so we can hear each other.
Under the gear.
That work?
Cool.
Yeah, thanks. You can also turn it down yourself, John, under
Yeah,
your
that's
gear.
what I'm doing manually. There we go. Cool. All right.
All right. So I then am going to I mean, I'm gonna get in it. I'm gonna get out of the way of Shep. I'm gonna step right here. Actually, I guess I'm gonna step here. So Val doesn't get blocked. And then Shep can step up and in. All right, so Note is going to thrust her rapier right towards the rat's head.
Okay. 12. 12 is just enough to hit.
Nice.
Hell yes. 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I mean, you shish kebab it.
Yeah, hell yes. And then on my like little neck horn, I blow a note and give Val a bardic inspiration.
Baller.
And that is my turn.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh, it died.
Yeah, he fucking skewered it.
Yeah,
Shit.
10 damage means it has less than 10 health.
So both of these rats, seeing that their fellow rat was skewered like that, they both run up to you. And they're each going to take an attack on you.
Oh boy. This could get ugly quick.
And they both get advantage because of pack tactics.
Ah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you take 10 damage.
I'm out. Knocked out.
Knocked out.
Damn.
That's good rolls for their parts, though, to be rats, dude. I mean, but that's the thing is they're easily killed, but they have pack tactics. If they're within 5 feet of an ally, they get advantage.
Oof.
Ouch. All right.
But that is their turn. They've
Well,
also knocked out
shit.
one member of the party.
All right. Well, shit. First off, how high are the ceilings?
Like 10 feet.
Bollocks. All right, we're gonna try a little Sacred Flame on this dude right there. Let's see.
DC 12 Dex.
Yep.
We know they're good at those.
21.
Jesus
Ah,
Christ.
Shit.
Fuck.
Lorenzo, help us.
These rats are gonna kill us. These fucking rats.
Shit. And I am done because I did that backwards. Okay, that's me. I'm not gonna move.
All
Just
right.
blocking everybody.
Okie doke. And well, I delayed my turn. No, I delayed my turn, remember? Until after the
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So then I'm going to go ahead and move forward right here. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Fireball. Not Fireball, Firebolt. Sorry.
I was like, how the fuck
different.
are you casting Fireball?
Completely
You know?
different.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We're going down. You're going down with us.
That hits? Which one? What, right or left?
Left.
For
For 4 damage.
Deal 4 damage.
All right. And then I'm going to go back here behind Valyria.
On fire, and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
screaming in pain, but he is not dead. Is she or she? I don't know if it's a male or female rat.
Hey, well, why stay binary? So we're going to go ahead and just move back over here. I'm going to move back behind Val. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Shep of the Squanch.
Wait, Forense isn't doing anything?
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah.
Forense, I forget about Forense.
Bring your eyebrows up here, boy.
Yeah, he cocks an eyebrow real hard at you going down to two rats. And he casts a healing word on Note. For one healing.
Oh my god.
Just enough to get brought back up.
You enjoy that.
That kind of puts me in a dangerous position.
I really wanted to do cast Spare the Dying, and I fucked it up. So sorry. I thought that was a bonus action.
Well, you get one healing.
Yeah, that's dangerous. If I get hit for 11 damage, I'm dead forever.
Well,
Run away, Note.
you have 3 allies who have turns before the rats. So
Yeah, he can't run. He take opportunity attacks.
4 allies.
I mean, I have my turn before them too, but
Disengage.
right.
Right.
Death rats.
Yeah, you do have your turn before them. So.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, never mind.
From here, am I still gonna have? Are they gonna have partial cover if I try to attack this one?
I mean, you can move up and just.
But I have 10-foot reach. I mean, I don't want to move any farther than I have to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I forget that.
I mean, I will if I'm gonna have, if it's gonna get like a +5 again to its AC. But
well, in theory, I mean, Note's on the ground. She's prone, so.
No, I'm not. I'm up.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but I am
that.
still prone, I guess. Though.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. Who is it? Sugar? Oh, is that the name of your weapon?
Yeah.
Ignore the surprise attack. So just 13.
Yeah, you aren't stealth, so you don't get a surprise attack.
It just does it automatically now.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you cleave it in half, man. You just like cut the rat lengthways in half.
Nice.
And I really don't have shit else.
I mean, yeah, we're level 1. We ain't got a lot of options.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can free action to pick up Note, maybe.
No.
Is that a free action? I wouldn't imagine it would be.
I'm not sure if it would be or not.
No.
What do you mean pick him up? Like carry him?
In other words, to move him. Move Note.
I'm
I mean,
up.
she's awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All
All right. Cool.
That's it.
Farinor.
All right. I'm going to magic missile Note killer. She's 11 damage. All I got to do, right?
All right. Already got a big bad evil guy. Were you planning this, Heath?
I was not.
No, I'm gonna firebolt the rat.
Yeah.
Nice.
+4
Firebolt.
firebolt.
Okay, that definitely hits. Yeah, and you fucking hit it with a firebolt, and it just chars it. You now have a roast rat in front of you. It's actually kind of good, but also kind of bad.
It's just it smells good, but it's sickening because you know it's a rat.
Well, but also it's like a dirty ass rat, so like it also kind of smells bad.
Damn dirty rat.
Like you burned like some meat, but also some shit.
And I just want to apologize to Val. I'm sorry, we had to kill the rats. I apologize.
Look, no, it's fine. We're out of combat, right?
Yeah, you have solved my 3 rat puzzle.
All right. Good job, team.
We did it.
Which was harder than I thought it would be.
Rats are terrifying creatures.
They are, dude. Especially level 1, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
Well, and they're giant rats, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
Y'all, I completely forgot we were level 1 until we got into combat, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm only at 7 hit points. What is that?"
Yep.
Yeah, you're all little babies.
Yeah.
No, steps up. Says, this is a little bit more severe than the fighting we do in the pits.
So you cure wounds.
That's because your pits are like the WWE of gladiators.
Right. That's not like real fights. Oh, that's that gets me all the way back up.
Oh,
Nice.
That's good. That's good.
Nobody else get hurt.
Unarches an eyebrow. That's appreciation.
Yeah, like I'm out of spell slots. I have
Yeah.
one bardic inspiration left to give out. You still have yours though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna keep moving forward.
Keep moving
Mhm.
forward. All right.
Let's roll a perception.
Wait.
Yeah, can we check to make sure there's no caltrops anywhere?
And
Yeah.
what are these little doodads on the side?
Yeah, let's
Those
be
are the
careful.
doors.
All right. So on either side of you, there are 3 doorways to like very small chambers that look like they could have been used as either really shitty like bedrooms or like prison chambers.
So dorms.
Yeah. Oh, these are the dormitories.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, do we see anything in there? Cause I got some treasure.
Yeah. Just point out where all the treasure is, please.
Yeah. Can you start pinging
which
treasure?
room do we need to roll for perception?
Yeah.
To get the treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you do find 3 rat. If you're wanting to explore all the rooms.
Yeah. Consolidate that for us, please.
Yeah, you find 3 rat nests, each in a separate room, that contain they're like nests, but they have like shiny bits of scrap and stuff woven throughout them. But each one contains 2 silver pieces, 1 gold piece, and 1 gem. Each gem is worth 5 gold.
How many gems?
3.
So that's 15 gold plus 3 gold. And how many silver pieces per?
2.
So that's 18 gold and 6 silver pieces.
Okay, so we just divide that.
Yeah.
By the way, Shep picked up the charred rat.
Yeah, you eating it?
Not yet, but he will eventually.
Okay.
Just stick it on your javelin and just kind of like eat it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I grabbed a javelin too.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's what I was trying to hint at.
I remember you saying it earlier.
Basically, everybody gets 5 to 6 gold piece each from that.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, you're the new accountant now.
And now you have a rat kebab.
Yep.
An oversized rat kebab.
Does not give health or benefits.
Sweet. Shep has more gold to give away eventually. All right.
Yeah. Whenever you are tired of handling that gold.
All right, so we kind of want to roll perception checks walking into this room.
Yeah. Are we stealthing? Are we stealthed?
I thought we were stealth there, but
yeah.
No, you never said you were stealth.
we definitely
were. We did.
definitely all rolled
Totally. We were all stealth until
burping fire and shit kind of takes stealth away.
No, but we rolled stealth.
You went into the room with the scythe door and the other thing, talk.
Oh, I see. We weren't, but however, Note and Val both rolled stealth after that.
Well, you didn't say a word to me about it. You just rolled it. I'm keeping up with 27 pages right now.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
All right.
But also, the rats, if it makes you feel better, do have advantage on smell stuff. So they smelled you come in, not heard you.
They smelled Shep, you mean?
Yeah, come on now. Does nobody have prestidigitation?
You know what? Tell you what. I gotta go ahead cast prestidigitation on his hairy ass.
Ooh,
there you go.
All right.
Can I get a perm?
Oh my god.
A permit.
Actually, your boy Forense has prestidigitation. He can do that for you.
Zoltan just did it.
Zoltan just.
Yep.
There you go.
Shep is cleaned and now he's all permed out.
There we go.
Notice
you look swank, buddy. You're gonna find a fem ship somewhere around.
All right. No, rolled a 26 on stealth, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, you're stealth.
All right. Let me just kind of peek in this room. What do I see here?
Yeah, hold up, Shep.
All right, give me a You can give me a perception or an investigation.
Which one?
Whatever you want. Whatever.
No, who?
Me, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
Critical fail. Cool. All right.
your eyes fall out.
You notice you enter a room.
Okay, well, what do I see directly in front of me? What is that?
Okay.
I'll walk up to it since I just can't see shit right now. My eyes are watering. So I'll get closer since I failed that perception check. What is it?
Good role play.
It is a fountain carved with an overarching diving dragon.
Oh boy.
Rotten stench pervades the room.
Mm. Mm.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Is there an inscription anywhere?
Also, is there any light source in this room?
I mean, I can see completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
I'm gonna
completely.
say there's probably like a couple of like sconces on the wall.
Okay.
Is there an inscription on the basin?
Yes.
Zoltan.
I found this on the web for his
Oh my god.
Take a look.
What was that?
This is my fucking. I can't say it, but the
phone
Android on my
helper.
phone. Yeah.
Oh, is that Bixby?
All right. So I say Zoltan. I tell Zoltan to come check out the inscription.
All right, and if that's the case, yeah, I just kind of make way and kind of push everybody back a little bit, and of course break out the specs and read some scripts, and yeah, it all just floods into my mind now as I hear somebody just telling me what the words are.
Are you? I mean, I'm saying, are you reading it to yourself or to the party?
You know what? I'm going to read it to myself first.
Okay. You read silently the words in Draconic, "Let there be death."
Oh.
Thanks.
Okay. I want to go ahead and come down here. And I just kind of like beckon Note over and Valeria and Farinor over here as well. Just kind of like, it's not promising. It says something about let there be death.
As soon as you say that.
Are you serious? What?
We were whispering.
I was whispering.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay, guys. I think this is how we get through that other door. It's going to be a death potion, right?
Yeah, like necrotic breath or something.
So, as you say that, from the diving dragon's mouth, a poison mist sprays forth.
Oh, fuck.
Filling a 20-foot cube.
What?
And expending the canister fit in the dragon's mouth, which you didn't roll a check to see if you noticed. Expending its last charge.
Fuck.
So, let's see.
That's the whole room. 20 feet? It's the whole room.
No, right here is 20. It affects everybody except
so it's not from the back, it's from this, like the square in front of the dragon.
Oh shit, that hits everybody.
Farinor's cool.
Farinor. Yeah, Farinor's cool.
And where the fuck is Forense?
He's in the room.
Oh no, he's gonna take some hits too.
He's gonna take a hit.
Oh, okay.
He's on the right of you. He's right beside
Sorry,
you.
I couldn't see him for all my weird
Yeah,
block numbers.
As soon as he starts seeing the mist pour out, he says, "Oh shit." So each one of you, other than Farinor, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Man, there's power in words. Oh, fuck yes.
Oh, thank you, God.
Oh no!
No!
Fuck no.
Stella, no!
No! Oh.
Con save 6, buddy. What's that? Well, all right. Time to roll up a new character.
Is that everyone except for Farinor?
Yeah.
And your boy.
He rolled. He
And we'll
rolled
see
a
this.
15. Yeah, I mean that's a secret roll, but he rolled a 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So note.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is not good. You
Thanks,
take
Liam.
1d10 poison damage.
Roll it.
Come on, let it be a 1.
Yeah, let's hope for the bad.
I'm rolling it.
Yeah, it's damage. Roll it.
You're the one killing characters.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
Ah,
Okay. Also, you are poisoned for 10 minutes.
Oh
no.
my God.
Oh, thank God I'm not in that.
Other than Farinor, take half that damage. So 3 rounded down, you know.
Boo.
Fucking fuck.
But only Note is poisoned.
Let's see if I got anything in my. No, I don't.
I am out of spells.
And poison just means like disadvantage on skill checks.
Attack and ability rolls.
Attacks too?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey guys, feeling a little woozy.
I want to go ahead
Shep
and
comes over and gives Note the charred rat. He notices she looks a little fucked up, so he brings her the rat.
yeah, cats
No.
like mice, right?
Note kind of smiles and then throws up.
All over the rat.
Not on the rat.
No, she turns to the side. She doesn't just
Thank God.
yeah.
I kind of like.
But she takes the rat. She takes it like, you know. Thank you, Shep.
So I would like to perceive or investigate or scope out that dragon to see if there's any more nasty canister situations happening.
You see that there is a canister underneath or within, like kind of hidden behind the diving dragon's mouth. But it appears now to be empty. It has used its last expenditure of that ability.
Feeling responsible for that incident, Zoltan uncharacteristically comes over to Note and gives Note a healing potion. Since I have, and that will expend 1 of my healing potions that I have left. Okay. And so yeah, that is going to be 1, 2d4, plus 2, yeah. There we go. And prestidigitation as well, since throw up and all can get messy. There we go.
As this all goes down and you're trying to recover from the poison of this fountain, Quartermaster Forense goes and says, I believe we've overlooked something. And he points down to where Valeria is standing and over to where Zoltan is standing, and points out that there is a gap in the floor in a 10 by 10 square that has been wedged with iron spikes. And he says, I believe this was planned to be a trap of some sort, but it also appears that someone got here before us, figured out the nature of the trap, and disarmed it.
Figured we would have picked up on that from the initial perception.
I would like to roll insight on Forense.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Told you about a trap that happened. No, the only perception roll that's been given is about the fountain specifically.
Gotcha.
You wanted to roll perception on the fountain.
I rolled a 6 when I walked in the room.
Yeah.
You know, like.
They can see a
Good point. Good point. All right.
Also, but let me ask you this: does that mean so that pressure plate's a separate trap than the fountain, right?
Yeah.
Because the fountain went off when he said the words.
Yeah, it's a completely different trap.
Yeah.
But the trap's disarmed.
No.
Yeah, it is-
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
But if like we
Not
took
dead.
the
Okay.
like things out,
Like
then
that, yeah.
Well, Shep wants to go through this door.
well, can we?
Can we chill here for like 10
Like-
minutes?
What are the rest of our casters looking like? Because
I am at full. I mean, I've got my spell slots still, so I'm good.
How do you have all your spell slots?
Because it's either magic missile or charm person.
Oh.
He's been using
Your
cantrip.
cantrips, yeah.
Yes, I've been using firebolt.
Quartermaster Forense is mysterious.
we look over and he's like plucking his eyebrows. He's like,
Yeah, a little bit. He's putting on a little bit of powder.
yeah.
Oh, I can't believe that I'm with these people.
I would like to at least wait in this room for 10 minutes before we go forward.
Yeah. Until you
Agreed.
get rid of that condition. And
Yeah.
I completely agree.
how long is, I'm sorry.
A short rest is an hour. I don't know if we can pull that off. I mean, we might could, but
Well,
we don't-
we also got to
we
remember
don't
that
do
we got
that.
Meepo back
I was
there.
going to say, we left fucking Meepo back there. Can we
Yeah,
just go
right.
hang out with him for an hour?
Yeah, we need
We
to
can go chill
regroup.
back there for 10 minutes to make sure he doesn't walk away.
Yeah.
As you start to walk away,
Oh man.
This fucking guy.
4 rats emerge from the room.
Whoa! What?
Yep,
From where?
What?
from the room to the left.
That we were in and looked at?
No, the one ship was going to go through.
Oh, over here. I thought
About
that,
to approach, and she said, "Hold the fuck on."
oh boy.
What?
Never approach that room.
No. I'm talking about a different room. Move on.
Yeah. So everyone, roll initiative.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, shit.
This is supposed to be a starter campaign?
It is.
God, notes rolling like shit. Feel like Joe over here tonight.
Dude, he is cursed. He is so.
Oh, and especially compared to Grant, like,
God.
Yeah. Who just rolls like 15s all the time.
Oh boy.
Oh, good.
Oh, God damn it. Everybody re-roll your initiatives.
What? Can I keep my 20?
I mean, what did y'all roll?
I don't know. I
still have
forgot.
the tracker. I still have the
I have no idea. I feel like I should just gonna have to re-roll it.
I rolled a
Gotta
19.
Try again.
Damn it.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 3.
Everyone's rolled dope as fuck since since the re-roll.
Yeah, that's pretty good rolls.
Oh, wait. We are re-rolling? Shit.
That's what he said.
I mean, I can't. Either everybody re-rolls or nobody re-rolls. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everybody re-rolled. Damn, Val.
Damn.
I didn't think it'd get worse than 3.
Just a
Little-
roll of the dice, man.
Little did I know.
Oh man, it's kind of fucked here.
This is super not great. Hey, what's the ceiling situation in here?
It's got to be bigger than 10 feet.
Gotta
Yeah.
be bigger. Gotta be bigger. I got a big old fucking dragon statue coming
Gut
down.
hash.
Oh, no, yeah. This room is much taller. It's probably a 20 foot ceiling.
Sweet. Cool, cool, cool.
Nice.
So are we good to go?
Yeah. Shep is first.
Right. And
Cheer,
Shep-
rain, blood.
Oh, hold on. Had to re-roll. You boy.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let Zoltan and Shep go first. So,
All right.
Zoltan, first turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use Firebolt on the front left one.
Okay.
Hmm.
3 critical fail.
Critical fail.
Yeah.
Darn. Okay, and then I'm going to come. I'm gonna back up right here. There we go. And that is my turn.
All right. Shep's gonna scream out, "I fucking hate rats!" and rage himself up, get his adrenaline pumping,
Oh shit!
and swing at the front left also with Sugar, which is the axe that is named after his wife that has gone missing,
Oh.
for 13 damage.
10.
No, first round of combat, so I get the surprise attack also. Plus, it's first. I'm hitting them on the first round of combat. We go over this every time.
Oh, this is not sneak attack.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's specifically bugbear trait.
Right. I got it. I'm with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I also get +2 for rage, so I had that one turned off. So 15 damage.
Woo woo.
But +2 to damage or hit?
+2 to damage from
Damage.
rage.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 15,
15
and you hit the left or right front one.
left.
Yeah, I mean you kill it. You fucking rage out, yell out some shit about Sugar that nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about, and just cut it like through the abdomen and almost cut it in half. Not quite.
All right, and we're gonna stay in the same spot. Actually, let's move here to give some people a clear shot while still staying close to them.
There you go. That's smart. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I'm done.
So Zoltan.
No. Remember, I went first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Quartermaster Ferenze moves up near Shep, and he will cast Bane.
Oh.
Oh, there. Yep, there it is.
Does that give them disadvantage?
Yeah, we don't see that.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or save.
Nice.
Yeah, so he hits all 3 of the remaining rats with Bane. So they'll all, whenever they make attacks, they'll roll a d4 and subtract that from their attack roll.
Don't they have to make a charisma save?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So all 3 of them got to roll charisma saves. And that's 1 fail. 1 fail. So 2 so far. Ooh, what is the roll? Oh, it must be. Is it equal to his
Spell save DC.
spell save DC? They all 3 fail.
Yeah.
So all 3 of them will roll d4s and subtract that number from their attack rolls.
Woo.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Note's eyebrow cocks up.
yeah, and he cocks an eyebrow real hard and looks at you guys like, "Go on."
All right. Note is gonna use her feline agility. And it basically just doubles my speed. Your reflexes and agility allow you to move with burst speed. When you move on your turn of combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. So she's going to move in.
Okay.
To right. Yes, to right here. And use her whip. She's going to stay out of reach.
There we go.
That thing. She's going to just whip it. She's like, this kind of zigzags through you guys. Critical focus.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're hitting the nearest one to you.
Yeah, one directly in front of me for 10 damage.
This is amazing.
Good.
You fucking run up, kind of pull out your whip, unspool it, pop it one time, and then shakla! And
Are we doing exploding dice?
Actually. I'm poisoned, so it's only a 22, so only 8 hits.
Wait, we waited the 10 minutes, didn't we?
No.
We didn't.
No, that's right.
you got put upon. I mean, that still hits, and it's still 8 damage.
Right.
And you fucking smack the one in front of you right in the eye, and it rips through that one eye, through the bridge of its nose, and through the other eye, and you kill it.
Nice.
Fuck that rat.
And then Note's going to use, so that was 15 feet to get there. That means she's got 45 feet left.
Okay.
And she is going to.
What's your movement speed?
It's 30 normally, but I use feline agility, which doubles it on the turn.
Sorry, goddamn, you got 45 left.
Yeah.
So you're level 1.
And I run over and, as a free action, shouting to Meepo, Meepo, wake up. It is time for you to join the fray. Join the song of the dance.
Meepo's going to roll a constitution check. Meepo wakes up.
Yay! That's my turn.
And he says, what the job about?
You need to roll initiative. It's time.
He's not even anywhere near the fight yet.
I know. You gotta put him in initiative order, so for his movement and everything.
I think we'll be done with this fight before.
I know, but Note doesn't know that. She just got killed by 2 of them.
Right.
4.
Of course.
4. Okay.
That's my turn.
Farinor.
Firebolt on this one.
Okay. 19 will hit. 4. You deal 4 fire damage to it, and as you do that, you notice this one is larger than any of the other rats and equally more disgusting.
Boss rat.
Yep.
Boss rat.
And that's your turn?
It is his
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, so this one moves up to Shep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Let me move this one. I'm just moving a dead token out of the way. And she is going to bite at you.
Gut hash.
Gut hash.
She has advantage because she has pack tactics and is within 5 feet of another ally. However, she'll roll a d4. What's your AC, Shep?
14.
Oh well, she's gonna hit you no matter what happens.
Yeah.
So you'll take 3 piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 10 con saving throw or contract a disease. Until the disease is cured, the target can't regain hit points except by magical means.
Oh my god.
And the target
No!
the target's hit point maximum decreases by 3, 1d6 every 24 hours. If the target's hit point max drops to 0 as a result of the disease, the target dies.
Jesus.
Oh
Fuck this rat.
That is brutal, dude. That is so brutal.
That is awful.
Fucking
How do you
rat.
cure the disease? Just with the cure disease?
I
Which
think
is
so. Or remove
not-
disease, which is a higher level.
Hopefully Forense's got something.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Roll back up in there to the queen, be like, y'all got some healers.
Hey, I was raged, so I only take 1 point of damage and only lose 1 maximum.
Wait. How does that prevent the max damage?
Because I would have only taken 1 point of damage.
No, that's a separate thing.
Okay. I see.
You still lose 3 hit
I
points
got you.
max.
I thought it was however much damage I take.
What is your hit point max right now?
About to be 11.
No, so he doesn't lose the max until the next day.
Oh,
Says
okay.
It's every 24 hours. His hit point maximum is gonna go down.
Yeah, okay.
Or it's gonna be a D6
One
really.
damage.
It's gonna be a
Right.
D.
I'll take 3.
It's a D. You roll 1d6 every 24 hours, so it could be 6 at a time. Or it could be
Yeah,
1.
so I would prefer the 3 though.
Arthur, you gotta roll the dice, dude.
All right, you might get a 1.
You gotta roll it. I mean, you have to roll the dice. That's 3 is just the average.
Why would it even put that in there?
Because that's just the way that it formats the text. Like on NPCs, it like gives you the average, and then it has the actual dice roll in the next.
Yeah.
Okay.
So would that be? But that's 24 hours from now, or is that once now and then every 24 hours?
It says once every. It's until the disease is cured. The target can't regain hit points except by magical means, and the target's hit point maximum decreases by 3 or 1d6 every 24 hours. So it'll be the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I'm reading it.
It's basically going to be at every long rest. He has to roll a d6.
So, but you would take 1 damage right now. Is all
From
that?
the bite.
Yeah, I took 1 damage.
Oh my god, that is tough, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
That rat needs to die right now.
Yeah.
The other rat's gonna bite at you as well.
Yeah. That hits for 1.
It's got the same thing.
Yeah, they're diseased. They all have it.
God damn.
But I mean, he's already got the disease. He can't double get the disease.
No, but he can keep taking damage, which is not going to help.
Yeah.
Because even at a long rest, he doesn't restore HP. So we've got to tax our spells to heal him. Because sleeping isn't going to do it.
Well, potions are considered magic, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use potions.
I've got 1 potion.
Okay. It's bad, but it's not. It could be worse.
Right.
But you're still raged?
Yes. So I took 1 point on that.
Well, wait. Okay. So how does rage work? When do you lose a rage, or when do you come out of rage?
If he doesn't
don't
damage,
attack
or
a turn.
yeah. If he deals if he does not deal any damage, or if
Take damage in a turn.
or if he doesn't take any damage during a turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so getting hit maintains your rage.
Correct. And hitting.
Right.
Yeah, hitting and yeah.
Well, you've been hit twice in a row, so you're still raged for sure.
Right.
You take 1 more damage.
Yep.
Okay. And then Meepo. Meepo, drunk, just awakened from his drunken stupor, pops up and says, "What are we doing? We're fighting?"
Yes, it is time for you to tap into the drunken master kung fu. And I believe in you, Meepo. I believe in you. Do this thing.
Yeah, so he runs up, but like he can't get very far. He gets like right here. He's like, "I'm tired," and he throws up
There's up. All right.
into the corpse of a rat.
Classy. All right. Well, is that it for Meepo?
Yeah.
Okay. Valeria's gonna go over here and then up 20 feet, just like all the way to the ceiling, and try and loose a crossbow bolt on. This one is the baddie, right?
Yep.
Let's go for that one. And oh shit.
That hits. For 5. Yeah, you catch her right in the fat of the leg with a crossbow bolt. Deal 5 damage, but she's still kicking.
Getting some of that rat fat.
That's it. That's all I got.
Zoltan.
Z-Man.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast Firebolt again.
Smart.
There it is.
That's a hit.
Sweet.
Take
Hit
her
the,
down.
Nice.
9. All right, you blast a firebolt out. Do you say anything while you do it?
No. Zoltan's too cool for that.
Yeah,
Sounds like it.
you catch her right in the so she's turned to face Shep, so you catch her like in the side of the head and fucking just like burn her whole face off, and you kill Gut Hash.
Good.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yes.
Hell yes.
Even Val's like, yeah. Fuck you, rat.
All right.
Fuck you, rat.
You made a real turnaround.
So I'm gonna say Shep, feeling the effects of this, is like taking a knee and is like leaning on his battle axe and just jumps up and swings one more time on the one that's left. Ooh.
That is just enough to hit.
All right.
15.
Yeah, you fucking just you turn your axe flatways and you smush it like a bug.
Oh, God.
I like it.
Take him to Cleveland.
Go to Cleveland. Cleveland. Oh, fucking rats. I hate them. I hate rats in every fantasy game that I've ever played.
Yeah.
Any RPG game ever. Sewers and rats. This is what always happens. You always get poisoned and you die because of poison or disease.
Yep.
It's nice knowing you, Shep.
Well, I'm gonna say you have solved my second rat puzzle.
Fuck these rat puzzles.
Good job. I'm proud of you guys. The interaction with Gut Hash and her brood, which I will tell you, Gut Hash is the mother of all of the rats that you've encountered so far.
So when we killed her, it kills all the other rats, right?
No, it pisses them all off.
I mean, look, I think I've done a good job about making this a fun campaign, but this is the first time you've had to encounter that it's also a deadly campaign.
No doubt. Fucking level 1 squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if the cards play it out that way, if the rolls work out, like, I'll kill you.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I'm not kidding y'all. I straight up like down. I'm like, where's all my spell slots? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Level 1.
Level 1.
I have been very conservative with my spell slots.
We have got to get a rest.
So, upon that happening, I imagine you're all kind of reeling or whatever. But Firenze walks over, kind of inspects the rats a little bit, and then looks over at the door they came out of, really slowly, methodically, and looks and tells you, "Oh, look, there's another trap right in front of the door, wedged into inefficiency with iron spikes."
So it's disarmed, is what you're saying?
There was 2 traps, one in front of the door where the rats came out of, and one when you first came in the room, and they've both been wedged shut, like they don't work because of spikes.
Okay.
Oh my god. No,
That's really cool, Firenze. But do you have any spells that can help us with some of this disease and such? Shep looks just dreadful.
He always looks dreadful.
Fair, but he's looking really mangy now.
Yes, I see.
I just got this perm.
It's not a good look for you, love.
I don't think he has anything to cure a disease.
Oh, fuck all this.
We got. I mean,
Do
you guys want to try to
anybody
take a long rest here?
I mean, are we that far away from Meepo's room? Like, can we go like hole up in there?
Yeah, that's probably a better spot.
You might want to like look at the other room you haven't explored where the rats are.
I'm
Well,
scared
shit,
too.
we don't, I mean,
Yes,
fuck.
Yeah.
We have no idea what's in there.
I
We are
have
tapped out of resources.
4 hit points.
Well, you
Shep,
know,
I just imagine Meepo's just charging right now.
I mean,
Ah!
yeah, if Shep runs in there, I mean, I'm gonna go in behind him. I'm not gonna let him go
Yeah.
alone, but
Val's still kind of flapping about. She ain't quite on the floor, but fuck it, yeah.
okay.
Shep's looking
Everything's fine.
for something to make him feel better. Need
So
some.
you guys walk
Robitussin.
in, and you see that, or you notice an oppressive smell suffuses the air, which obviously came from the diseased rats. Rising from the chewed carcasses of cave rats, smaller vermin, and a few humanoid-looking creatures. Bodies lie upon a floor of filth, old bones, hair, and fur, and vomit that combine to make a particularly large and vile nest.
that's nasty.
It's not great.
Food.
You notice that there are 3 bodies that look relatively, I hate to call them fresh.
Oh.
2 of them are goblins, or actually there's more than 3. 2 bodies are goblins, one's a kobold, but you notice one of the bodies is a human male.
Uh-oh.
Can we discern the age?
You can investigate or perceive the body.
I would like to investigate. Wait, I think I'm shitty at that. Yeah, I would like to perceive the body.
I mean,
Oof.
No.
Fucking Jeff just brings out the fucking pipe.
We're just too rattled right now. Like
Yeah,
we're all walked in and just
Fucking
like, these
monocle.
rats, like,
so you guys walk in, you're all freaking out and sniffing and maybe puking and fucking pissing your pants. And Forense walks in. He looks at what you're looking at, which is the bodies, and he walks over to the human male. And he looks at it for a couple of minutes and looks back up and says, as Zoltan intercepts him,
It looks like we got a body here.
but he turns to Zoltan and he says, look, he appears to be a ranger. Perhaps this is the one they mentioned, Caracas, the ranger with the Hucriel children.
this is not a good sign. I think
Checking for ID.
Yeah, right.
Ronnie's prints.
But it is Caracas. One of the 4 adventurers that came here is dead, and he is in this room.
well,
So
I think that this room probably out of all the rooms we've been in looks to be the best place for us to
It's
tuck in for the night.
the
You know?
grossest one, but perhaps the most secure.
No, I don't want to sleep here. I can't sleep.
No, not really. No. It looks like rats were not his favorite enemy.
Hmm.
Yeah!
She takes off his spectacles.
Forense keeps poking around Caracas' body, and he says, "Oh, look, I've found quite a few things here." And he says, on or around the ranger's corpse, there are several items. You find studded leather armor, 5 daggers, a longbow, a backpack containing a water skin, 1 day's rations, a bedroll, a tinderbox, and 3 torches, a quiver of 6 arrows, a potion of healing, and a pouch that holds 17 gold.
Copy and paste.
Also, a gold ring worth 10 gold on Caracas's finger is engraved with his name.
Hmm.
Mm.
Can you copy and paste the loot?
Yeah.
Is Caracas his last name, or was that like a "if lost, please return to" kind of ring? Like,
Yeah, exactly. You know?
His name is Caracas.
No.
so it's like a family name.
Right.
Like,
He's like Prince, like he just has the one name.
okay,
No, okay.
that's cool. I can dig it.
Do y'all want me to just put this whole list in my treasure box, and then like when we go back to town, we can
Please.
go through it?
I like that
That sounds
idea.
great.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So at this point, Meepo bursts in the room and says, "Hey guys, what happened?"
Well, you don't want to be in here.
I mean, I'm already in here.
Oh,
Do we want this longbow? Does anybody want the longbow?
I think anything you could outfit Meepo with would be beneficial.
fuck yes.
Yeah, no doubt. Is he
Proficient in anything?
He doesn't have a weapon at all.
Yeah, he's got a sling and a dagger.
So stuff.
I'll give him the longbow. Can he swing it?
He's got a sling and 2 daggers.
Okay.
What's the damage on the sling?
It ain't much.
1d4 plus 2.
And the longbow is 1d8, I believe.
I think if one of you guys spent a little bit of time showing him how to like string it and draw it, I'd let him use the longbow.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. A note can show him how to use it.
All right, and whenever he's dead, though, Shep's picking it up from him.
Yeah, sure. But you also found fucking leather armor, studded leather armor. You found some cool stuff.
Yeah.
For level 1.
So yeah, still note hands the longbow to Meepo and says, "All right, this is how you put the arrow in here, and then you pull the string back like this. You'll have to use all of your strength. This will take all of Meepo's courage and inner self. Come on, Meepo, you could be the kobold."
Yeah, and he pulls it back for the first time and shoots it into one of the like thick, dense nests in the corner and hits it, and like kind of yips like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, man. That's super cool. I might have to use this instead of my sling."
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's like really excited. He feels good. He's still a little drunk. He got knocked out. He's completely forgotten that you guys knocked him out.
Yeah. Well, that's good. He was drunk. Does anybody want the studded leather armor?
Studded leather armor is light armor, isn't it? It's not medium.
It's medium.
Oh, it's medium.
Never mind. I'm thinking of padded armor.
I think it's
I
medium.
mean, I can wear medium, so
it's light.
It's light.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just go ahead and roll for it. Whoever wants.
Yeah, I want to roll for that.
Cool.
It's light armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling on that bad boy too. Then.
What kind of die?
Got to roll off. Just roll 20. Just roll a d20.
All right.
Wait, so who all's in it?
Oh, damn it. Damn.
Yep.
Hey,
There you go.
No, that's Meepo's rolling too.
Oh,
what?
shit.
Fuck you, Meepo.
That greedy little bastard.
No, he ain't. Meepo ain't part of this party.
Uh-huh.
He gets the scraps we give him.
Damn.
Meepo said, "Look, man, I won fair and square."
You're not a part of this group. I'm gonna knock him back out.
Maybe I'll slit your throat while you sleep next time.
Y'all gonna piss off you, I'm just saying.
Fuck you, Drill. No, I didn't say that.
Okay, so Meepo got the loot. Awesome.
Really? That was not a joke.
Yeah, that's not a joke. You both got it. Yeah.
Hey, y'all accepted him into the party.
That's fine.
It's fine, dude.
It's all right. He ain't gonna last long. It's fine.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure y'all can roll off on it again.
As soon as he dies, you can take it off of him.
Like, yeah, we can. Now that we gave it to him, we can just put him in the front.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you got another front line.
Let him
Well,
open
he's got
every
a bow
door.
and arrow, so
Yeah, I don't. Who gives a shit? He's
He
gonna
got
open every
daggers.
fucking door.
yeah.
Hashtag meat shield. Meepo shield.
Meepo shield. Meat wad. Meepo meat shield meat wad.
Yep.
So the studded leather armor is just a straight base AC of 12
Yeah, so it'll be 12 plus his dex.
Plus
Yeah,
dex.
plus dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Meepo's room, get him outfitted, show him how to use the longbow, make him feel like we're not going to use him for bait. and then
Make
we could
him
take
feel like that.
a long rest, right?
Yes,
Or at least a
that's
short rest. But
You-
fuck, a long rest is
Yeah,
really
very
needed.
try to organize that. Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
we,
A long rest means I'm about to
do
lose
that.
some hit points.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
you got to-
we
you
literally
can't
can't magic you better because we don't have
Yeah.
any spells. Well, we
Right.
just got a health potion, but still.
I've got 3 health potions that I can feed you.
I've got one.
I mean, Forense can heal you. He just can't cure your disease.
Right. Well,
Right,
the
but his max
disease-
HP is going down, is what
Right.
he's worried about.
I'm thinking maybe somebody back in town had something.
I don't think in Oakhurst. Maybe the priestess might.
It may be the priestess.
Maybe the priestess. I forgot there's a temple there.
But
Right.
I don't think we're gonna find anything in this dungeon that's going to magically cure whatever disease that nasty rat had.
That is certainly a thing you have to.
We are how far away are we from town?
I
Are
mean, I will say you could. All right, so you came a few miles out of town. Probably, I think I said 7 or 8 miles out of town is when you
Okay.
got to the ravine, and then you climbed down the ravine. And once you got to the bottom of it, you were basically at the entrance.
So would it take more than a day to get back to town?
No, not at all.
This is like maybe half a day. Maybe.
Yeah, a half a day at most.
Let's just go back to town.
We can't go back to town with Meepo.
Why not?
Fuck Meepo.
Well, Meepo can hang out if you go back to Meepo's. If you go back to Usdrill and them, you can like tell them what's going on, and Meepo can hang out till you get back.
Okay.
We do that.
Maybe Usdrill has something. Nah, she probably
Fast travel to the city. Heal
Yeah.
up.
F5 fast
I mean,
travel.
I'm just saying you might want to like if you're going to drop off Meepo, you might want to tell Usdrill what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I mean, we do have to role play all that out. Like, we'll just go and we'll just tell it drop. It sounds like a good plan, right?
Yeah.
And now, if there's something we can go do that. But that's what we want to do. That's our intent.
I almost wish we could bypass talking to Usdrill just so that she doesn't know like that we're weak.
I don't think you're gonna get out of if you're trying to drop off Meepo with her, you're not gonna get out of talking to Usdrill.
Okay.
I mean, you can just abandon him and be a dick.
No, we could just. But couldn't we tell him to like not go talk to Eastrill and just chill for a minute, and we'll be back.
Give us a day, champ.
Yeah, he can even camp outside town.
I mean, whatever. We just take him back to Usdrill and talk to her.
If you want to take Meepo with you, you can take Meepo with you.
Yeah, we'll just bundle him up. I got some costumes.
I mean, you got a cart. You can put him in the cart. You can try to disguise him. You can hide
I've got
him.
a disguise kit. I mean,
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
so we're gonna all go back to town.
All right. Well, I will say we'll end the session with you guys trundling back into town. You go and Forense uninvisibles your cart. You all load up in the cart with Meepo, with his new studded leather armor. Him working on getting a hangover, and the scene will end with the scene of you like approaching the entrance to the town on your cart with Meepo in the back, sleeping soundly. And everybody feeling a little less encouraged about this dungeon than when they first went in it.
Yeah.
that's cool. We're going to sell off some of this shit and buy some potions and stuff.
Yeah, man. We gotta get some posts. Gotta get them
All right.
potions.
All right. Yeah. Here we go.
Cool. And I'm being nice to y'all for the sake of brevity. I could have fucking ambushed y'all on the road.
Do it.
Yep.
Please.
No, I'm gonna say y'all make it. Y'all make it. I might ambush you on the way back. We'll play that out later.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my 1d6 and subtract it so I don't forget.
Well, we haven't had our long rest yet.
Yeah.
This is coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it hasn't been a full 24 hours yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 24 hours from the time that you're bitten.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, I mean, it takes you maybe, to get from where you're at back to the entrance of the dungeon, back up the ravine, back to town, probably half a day.
I got you.
Yeah, but like we haven't actually taken our long rest yet, right? Where you ended us tonight, we were pre-long rest.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
but after that, he'll have to roll for sure.
Yeah, unless you can get it cured before then.
Right.
Man, I am really glad Shep was so nice to that little priestess lady now.
Yeah.
No shit.
Maybe she'll go out and
do
a
it for
little extra
freezies.
effort.
You're like, I'll give you a discount. Instead, it's going to be 20 gold.
Well-
For the low price of only two